Oh my Lanta. I need to see. I need. I'm lost in the sauce. I am lost in the freaking sauce. And I need some people that know about what's going on with this to come up and fill me in. If you know about, hey Stephiana, thank you for the check-in. If you know about this situation, I need to be filled in. Like, I need to be filled in. Oh, I am so lost. I know it's kind of early in the day. I might be too early. I might have to come back later. But I'm gonna see if I can find some people that might know something. Cause baby, what's happening? Mm, let me see. Let's see. See. I might be too early, but I'm gonna see. I should be recording what I got going on, honestly, which is cooking. Um, I just watched some clips on I just was watching some clips on Mo Gossip page, and my mouth is on the floor. It is legit on the floor because I watched a clip where Caramel showed where she allegedly have is filing paperwork, or she showed some type of documentation that looked like it could be legal documentation. And like she's really going after Gossip Gabby and others, not just Gossip Gabby. It's like other people too, and it sounds like they are not playing. And not only Carmel, but Glomo too. And I realized they got their names in the wrong place. That's because I let AI make the picture. See what happens? AI just be doing too much. I'm making salmon, stuff, and I'm like, she talking about, and I know they throw around like doxing and harassment and stalking and all that stuff like before. Like I've heard them say those things, but the only thing I've been able to come across was a CNN report. Like that's the only thing I saw with their legal names in it. But I'm like, they had to give their legal names or consent for their legal names to be put out there for it to be in an article. But it sounds like I'm missing a whole lot because if she is legit filing paperwork and her husband was in the background co-signing, like I had to have missed something. I had to have missed something. So I need some people that know what's going on, like to fill me in because I've missed, and I missed a whole lot. I think either today, between yesterday and today, where everybody was live talking about like the situation at hand and all kinds of stuff. And I was blocked by Gabby. I was like, "Ooh, what happened?" She blocked me the other day for asking who Cece was, and I actually once I found out who it was, I'm like, "Oh, I remember that name." But I forgot that they referred to her as Cece. But once I saw it, like I knew, I'm like, dang, she just blocked me. Told me I ain't sent a gift. And I said, dang, I sent a gift to ask a question. TikTok be doing too much. Harley, please be quiet. I'm just, I'm really like, I need to figure out how I can find some people that want to talk about this because I need to be filled in. I even tried to find some clips before. I tried to find some clips that would highlight like Gossip Gabby and them doing stuff that maybe would be considered illegal, but I couldn't find anything. Like I couldn't find any clips. So if anybody has been watching or know about the drama that's going on with Boots on the Ground and then Gossip Gabby and her crew, I'm just trying to put the pieces together, like trying to figure out what I missed. What's up, Purpose? Hey, Nicole. But I might have to end up joining the panel with somebody else. I need to figure it out. I want to know. Hey, Caroline. Hey, Don. Thank you for the taps. Appreciate that stuff. But this is like when I see stuff go from just being online conversation and turns into y'all share the live out too. If you can't hit the share button, sharing is caring, please and thank you. And if you want to hashtag boots on the ground, caramel love, gossip Gabby, those things like that. So maybe it'll show up on somebody's timeline that's interested in the dialogue. I just really trying to figure out what's going on. Honestly. I might have to just do some digging maybe. Cause this is serious. Hey chillin' Tom. How you doing? Cause baby, she said it's coming. She said it's coming. She said it's coming that they got a detective on the case and that they are filing documentation and they doing their due diligence and Glomo in the background doing her due diligence and talking about they been had information and all this kind of things. And what am I missing? What am I missing? What happened? Who child? Oh my lands. I know they say be patient. I'm gonna try to be, but I ain't patient. I be done in this live, baby. I don't want to be here for 2 minutes. Only been here for 2 minutes. But I be needing to get into it right into it. Like maybe I'll try to come back on later on tonight and see if anybody is willing to talk about it. But goodness gracious. Hey Smurfing, hey Butterfly. It's maybe I need to make my picture bigger too. I know you haven't followed any of his stuff. I know you don't know nothing about it. I just been stumbling across clips. I started following this page because I was covering a little bit. I don't watch like a lot of their stuff because a lot of it has turned into bickering back and forth. And I guess that's what I should be watching since I'm a T page, right? But it be burning me out sometimes. And but recently I've picked back up on it a little bit because that's what I've been kind of falling, running into when I came live. Hey Smurfing, do you know anything about the drama between Glomo and them and Gossip Gabby? Gossip Gabby? But going down a rabbit hole today from the post that Mo Gossip page, if y'all not following that and y'all like to see and y'all following along like the stuff with Akira, Brene and all them, go follow that page. Like listening, watching her clips, I went down a rabbit hole on her post, and I'm like, it is Colonel and them is not playing. They are not playing. Like, how do we go from internet stuff to it being real life stuff? Like, what is happening? What am I missing? Like, I'm always missing something. I'm trying to put the pieces together, baby, because I'm trying to understand. Like, what happened? Can you hear Harley in the Can you hear Carly in my background? You have no clue. No, she ain't hungry. She just minding my business. I'm unloading my dishwasher, but I'm here. So, hey, Regine. I'm finna off and record my food. I'm gonna try to find some people later on to try to fill me in because I figure out what's going on. I need to figure out what happened that I missed that is court worthy, like legal worthy, because the only thing that I know about is the CNN article with their legal names in it. But it sounds like they mentioned something about her kids and where the kids lay their head and all kinds of stuff. Like, so, oh my Lanta, like, what did I miss? What happened? Who got a clip or something? Like, where the clip say? Right, I'm trying to figure out what happened. So I know y'all don't really follow that, but you know what, the whole Akira and Brene stuff end up spiraling out of control. It's been little dramas that have like branched off from the Akira and Brene case. And this one panel, Gossip Gabby is a page that covers gossip, and they started beefing with Caramel and Caramel Love and it's turned into something legal. Like Carmel said that she got a detective on the case, and something about people was doxing people, something about her kids, something about harassment. Um, and now Gossip Gabby and the people that she sit with are all turning on each other. Like they blocking people, they throwing people under the bus, pointing fingers at each other. Like it's gotten crazy. And so I'm trying to figure out what I missed in the internet drama because I can't find no clips of it nowhere. I'm trying to figure out what I missed that has caused this to turn into a legal thing. Hey, Dawn Maria, I'm trying to figure out what happened that this turned into a legal thing, but I gotta figure out how to get into the algorithm for the folks that know. I was gonna mix, but I haven't been on here in a while, like doing no lives or nothing. I gotta figure out how do I find the people. Poke you right in the eyeball. Boop, boop. I'm trying to figure out what happened because it had to be more than just a CNN article. Like it had to be more than just. And I was following this one page, Tinker, and I was on her page, and I didn't really see nothing on her page. I mean, it could have been deleted by the time I got there. Thank you for the check-in. It could have been deleted by the time I got there. But it's a big thing about the girl Tinker. She did a video about the girl Tinker, I guess like harassing or stalking her. She had posts on her page with it from what I saw it looked like social media, but maybe I ain't paying attention to something. Maybe I missed it. I'm just trying to figure out what's happening. Hey Darlene. Thank you for checking in, Dawn Marie. Appreciate that. Thank y'all for the tap the screen and hit the share button, y'all. Let me find my peoples. Where the peoples at that know about this? Where the peoples at that know about this? I'm trying to figure it out. Hey, it's Akira's world. I'm gonna give it another like 2 minutes and then I'm gonna skedaddle. I'm gonna give it another like 2 minutes and then I'm gonna skedaddle. But it just always is interesting to me, like when this internet stuff turns, like when it goes off the internet. What happens that pushes people to go off the internet? And I listened to like audio. I don't know who the girl was talking to. The girl Tinker was talking to, but somebody she was talking to outed some audio to Caramel, it sounds like. And she was on there saying like, something about Caramel think people ain't gonna talk back. And she responded, and Caramel was on her for like 2 or 3 days, but she was on her for like 2 weeks or something like that. And I mean, doing her thing. But I don't know. Hey, Blue Frog, there's a lot obviously that I've missed, and I can't find no actual clips on it. The only thing I saw was Ninja and posting the real pictures of Gossip Gabby, which she originally denied that that was her. She told me that that wasn't her. Then she came out and admitted that it was her, that it was her that they found, and that actually is her name. And they don't. Somebody said they know how to track IP addresses and was able to find her, and they posted her real picture on social media, and all kinds of stuff. And I'm just so lost about what happened to have people digging into like going that far. What did they do? What am I missing? Hey, Brianna. How did a lawsuit between Brene and Akira for Brene and them infidelity, what it looks like, Brene and Tim infidelity against the people they were married to, turn into people fighting on the internet like against each other? How did we get to onlookers fighting and like amongst each other? How did we get there? I don't know. Hey, Yellowbone. Hey, Angel Kiss. Hey, Susie. I'm just I'm really just trying to get filled in. Like one. Thank you so much for the taps. Appreciate you. Hey Kayla. Thank you for becoming a fan. Thank you for the check-in, Susie. I appreciate you. Hey Social Free. How y'all doing? Who knows about this? T. Who know about this? How y'all doing? What's going on with the glow? I'm trying to so from what I was able to from what I was able to understand from the videos I watched today, Carmel and Glow are going after Gossip Gabby and a few people from her crew, like legally. She showed a file today that showed like and said she has a detective and that she's going after them for like cyber stalking, harassment, doxing, and all kinds of stuff. And I'm trying to figure out like what happened? What did I miss? Because I had to miss. Hey, social free butterfly, how you doing? I had to have missed something that caused her to go. Hey, Veretta, I had to have missed something that caused her to go like to go legal because she also mentioned on her live something about her kids like locations or something like that being affected. And I've heard people talk, but I haven't seen anything. Like I haven't seen anything. Um, I haven't seen anything, so I'm trying to figure out if anybody has watched lives or something and know what I missed because the only thing that I saw from Gossip Gabby and them, like I said, was them sharing a CNN. They shared. She looked at the name, real name, and posted them online. Pecan Brown. Glow Caramel and them did a interview with CNN, a reporter from CNN, and their legal names are in is on a I posted it on my page too. They did a interview with a reporter from CNN, and their legal names are on the article from CNN. That's the only thing I saw. I seen where Tinker shared that and where Gossip Baby shared that, but I didn't see anything else. Their real names was in the article that they did with CNN. Now it didn't get a lot of traction, so by them sharing it, other people may have saw it. But honestly, Tinker and Gossip Gabby page don't get a lot of traction. But that's the only thing I saw with their real names on it. Like it was Karma real name is on there. I think Barbie real name is on there, and two or three other people. But it's on a CNN article, which is we all know CNN is like global. Um, oh yeah, they doxed Carmel a minute ago. How they doxed her though? Like what did they do? Like you mean before like as far as what? The only thing I could find is that CNN article, and their names is in the CNN or their legal names is in the CNN article. And that is all Gossip Gabby and them is saying like they just shared the CNN article that's all they did. But it had to be more than that if they going after them. It had to be more than just the CNN article, like if they are going after them. Because that wouldn't hold up nowhere since it's public information. So I'm trying to because I'm trying to figure out what happened. I haven't seen her address floating around nowhere or nothing like that. Some comments in this live were filtered to protect the community. See, that's the thing. If y'all are free to come up on the panel, please hit the request button. Only because TikTok is super sensitive, and a lot of stuff y'all saying probably is not. I'm not even going to be able to see. Thank you for following, Candy. Appreciate you. Hey, Vane. Yeah, it's more, but not my story to tell. Oh, jeez. Hey, Niash. Is that how you say it, Niash? Yeah, it's more. Well, I'm trying to find out what the more is because I haven't seen it online. Like, if it was talked about online, I ain't asking nobody to share like their address or nothing like that. But what else happened that has her wanting to go after them legally? Hey, Naima. Oh, mm, that's crazy. I mean, hey, is Karma okay? I love her. As far as I know, she's okay, Vane. She's just it sounds like she's going to take Gossip Gabby and a few other people to court. I'm not trying to get in trouble or dox myself. No, don't get just you say, oh, I can see. And that's crazy, right? Journey, that's crazy because it's sad that we can't be like on pages. And a lot of people, that's why a lot of people stay in the background. A lot of people will stay in the background and not publicly speak because just from dialoguing or interacting with certain people, people will be on your A, like legit trying to find information about you. Um, Legit trying to find information about you, like just to silence people or let people know, like, oh, you want to talk, and you ain't even got to be saying nothing bad, and people will be on your A double script. That's sad, like that the internet is like that. Okay, wonderful. Who is gossip? She is a page that covers some tea. No, I definitely understand, Journey. I get it. Protect yourself, baby. If that's how you feel, absolutely. I definitely understand. I get it. Gossip Gabby is a T page that shares online drama, and she is into it with Caramel Love and really it's just Caramel. I always hear Caramel that they into it with. Hey Drakes. So I'm just trying to figure out who knows. I'm trying to get people to come up and talk and kind of fill me in on what they know about what happened that caused this to turn into like a legal battle, because the stuff that I watched today is wild. Like, it had to be serious. Like, if she's willing to spend money on a detective and a lawyer, and maybe she ain't spending no money. I mean, they have some insight. I don't know how close they are with Robinita. Robin, is it Robinita? Robinetta? With Robin. I don't know how close they are with Robin. And I know keep your live engaged and turn your camera off. Showing static images or being away for too long may result in your live becoming ineligible. What? Hold on, let me put my keymark on because what is they talking about? Something else went down today. Some lives and stuff happened yesterday. I don't know if it happened today, but I watched some clips. I'm assuming it's from yesterday. Let me see. Make sure I don't show my damn self. I'm gonna turn my camera around because let me see. Flip the camera. Did I flip the camera? I don't know if I flipped the camera. Okay, so that's my hand. All I know is someone paid. So she said that herself. The girl Cece, aka Amorisi, said that somebody had got who information was it? Mona Lisa, I think information. And I heard that on a clip. She said it out her out of her own mouth. Like, had got her information. So Cece said she paid somebody to go find somebody. I don't know if that was Carmel's information or not. And I don't know if they publicly put it out there or not, but I did hear them say that. I did hear them say that. I did hear that. But the info was wrong, so technically it wasn't her info. Oh. But just to attempt to try to find wait, she paid $100 for somebody to find her info. And when she got the info was wrong. I would have needed a refund. I would have needed a refund. Because what are we doing here? What are we doing here? So did they post that information online, Tabitha? Like, was it addresses and stuff like that? Did they post it online? I did hear them say that they found that she paid somebody to get it. Child, apparently Gossip Gabby is her. Some of her folks might be going to jail. I'm trying to figure out what they did. I'm trying to figure out what had happened. Oh, so it was never shared publicly. So that wouldn't be considered sharing it publicly. I don't think that would be private. So how did that end up getting leaked though? That it was shared in their group. Like what? I'm not sure if anything was made public. Okay. Oh my gosh. That's what I'm confused on. So nobody really nobody I'm just trying to figure out. So I can't talk to Gossip Gab because she blocked me for asking who Cece was. Um oh my gosh. It seemed like nobody really know like exactly what occurred. I just heard what Karma was talking about. She said that they done something about her kids and their protection though. If her address was put out or where her kids attend school or something like that was put out publicly, she got every right and she absolutely should make an example out of those people. I just have not seen it myself, but I also don't catch all of their lives. I have not seen a lot of Gossip Gabby lives. I know they be like on different pages, Tinker and all them. I don't know if something was shared on Tinker Live and then they deleted it. Then they said something about a fake page called Snuffle Nose or something like that, that they was trying to say was CC page. They was trying to say it was CC page, and she said that wasn't her page, and that page is now gone. So I guess some stuff was posted on that page, and then somebody named Leah. There's a lot of moving parts to like this whole situation. I'm just trying. put some of the pieces together, figure out like what the hell happened. Me either. I catch lives every now and then again. I'm still trying to put the child. We all lost in the sauce. Hey, crown cut up lip. Crown cutie. I said cut up lip. Crown cutie lips. Hey, Sabbath. Hey, mamas. Hey, living testimony. We all lost. All right, so at least it ain't just me. I thought I was lost because I be missing a lot of stuff, but it sounds like a lot of people are lost. Thank you so much for checking. I appreciate the heart me. And for everybody who's tapping the screen, tapping is free, so I appreciate you. Ooh, what's T? I'm trying to find out, Naya. Hey, Kimmy, son. How you doing, love?
Hi.
How are you?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right.
That's good. This is my first time tuning into one of these, so bear with me. I'm a little nervous.
It's
Um,
okay.
okay, so pretty much like I try to dip in between their lives, but things just escalated really fast. The last live I see from Caramel was her posting like non-filters of gossip baby. I think that's how you
Hmm.
I'm not sure, but yeah, and it just I don't know, like it just went 0 to 100 really quick.
Hey, love. A lot of the information you are saying is wrong. Just so you, what information am I saying, Kimmy? I haven't said no information. I'm trying to
Yeah.
find the information. I haven't said no information. I'm trying to find it. What are you talking about?
Right? So
I
now it's
know.
getting legal?
Yeah, yeah. The clip that I watched, Carmel showed Caramel. I don't know if she said her name, Caramel or Caramel.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me put my headphones in. I'm at work, y'all. Okay, to my understanding, the Gabby person has been harassing. Yeah, that's what they're saying. They're saying that she's
Right.
been harassing them. And then the one live I caught with Caramel one day, she was showing a picture saying that it was Gossip Gabby, and I was like, "Who that?" So I end up inboxing um her and somebody else to see like, "Is this you?" And she
Mhm.
told me it was no. She told me no, that it wasn't her. But then the other day I watched the live and she confirmed that it was her. Like that was her that they found. That is that. Like I'm
Right.
like,
It's like a
oh,
tic-tac-toe thing. She's pretty much going at it with all of them, like Ninja, BG. It's just a lot, but it's just pretty much everybody voicing their opinions, and some people just might take it a different way. But I feel like for Caramel and them, they're right at the front and center with Renee and that situation. So
right.
I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what the big deal is. Like, this shouldn't be us as black women going against one another. Like, we're
Yeah,
all just,
I really
talking on
hate
the
to
same topic.
see it. I really hate to see it because I'm like, how did a win for Akira turn into all of this?
Turn into all of this.
I
Like,
was on Ninja's live and she was harassing him. Who was harassing him? You know, Dollhouse T. Who was harassing him actually?
right, they've been going at it, like calling
'Cause
Ninja
I
names,
know
racist.
Ninja is the first one that actually put out her photo. Like he the one who got received her information initially and put her photo and her name out there
Right.
and was saying like somebody was saying about a IP address or whatever.
That's crazy. Like,
Carmel's personal info was exposed. It was weird. Not saying like as far as personal info, like as far as what, like her name, address, phone number, like what was exposed.
yeah, I'm not 100% sure on that one, but it was
I'm just
so nice
trying.
joining. Thank you
Thank you for
so
coming
much.
up and telling me what
Of
you know.
course, my
Tinker said,
pleasure.
"Oh, they go Tinker. How you doing, Tinker?" Tinker said, "No, it wasn't. Address and phone number was exposed. They exposed all of it. I haven't seen none of that. Oh my gosh." I know Tinker and Karma was going at it. I couldn't really understand the base for Tinker and like Karma going at it because I came late to the show. But somebody is saying that it never was exposed, and there's people in the chat saying it was exposed. Exactly, not from me. One side says the other person doxed them, the other side says the other person doxed them. It's so much. I was on Carmel's live when she said it was. Yeah, I've heard Carmel say that she's been doxed. I've heard Carmel say that she's been doxxed, that her personal information has been put out. I just have not seen it, and I have not seen no clips of it or nothing like that. She said the info was wrong, but phone number, husband info, address, etc. Okay, she said, but we're that's so I'm a proof based person. Like if something was said, I'd be trying to figure out, well, where's the post? Like I would never. Let me tell y'all something about myself. I would never, ever, ever in a million years put someone's phone number, address, or anything out. But if someone shared that with me, it would just be like, oh damn, they did do it. You know what I'm saying? But I have not. I have not seen it. Okay, she said, but where's the proof? And also, nobody knows who the Gabby person is. No, they found her, Ashley. They found out who Gabby is. She confirmed that that's her. She confirmed that the person that they found is her, and that's her name. She even ended up putting a video up showing, like, on her page, like, here's me, like, flexing, like, and what? Here was popping. Like, I'm saying, like, I ain't never been an ugly chick. It was good. Sitting pretty in her car with her cute little red, I forget what them hats are called. Give me French. Ooh, wee, wee type time. So no, they found her. Not she was in my city. Who was in your city? Blue Heart. I gotta see it. I need proof. Let me see. Carmel was doxed first, and others doxed Gabby after that. Not Carmel. Who doxed Carmel? Well, you don't gotta say who. Ooh, why would they dox Carmel? What's up with doxing? I never put her information out. She mad because I only put out what she said and did. That's pretty much. I wasn't there from the beginning, and like I said, I don't know if things were deleted or whatever. But when I scrolled on your page, Tinker, all I saw was like social media stuff. That's all I really saw, and like you giving your personal opinions or your thoughts or your response on things. So I'm trying to figure out. It had to be more. I'm assuming it had to be more to that to make her go legal with it. Um, Carmel them never put none of their information out. The other one did, but did put Carmel info out. Big sexy Tammy, did you actually see her info, like her phone number, address, and all that stuff? Like, did you actually see it, like on somebody's page? Big sexy Tammy. Oh, see, I didn't see that part. Yeah. We are saying Karma was exposed, not Gabby, y'all. I never put that up. You could come up, Tinker. It's open panel. You can come up. They had people get my information and give it to them. Right, Tinker. So somebody got your information right, and that's what made CC said she paid somebody to go get whoever information that Doc shoe or something like that. She can come up, hit the request button. Everybody welcome. Anybody can come up. Hey, Tink. Oh, it's loading. What's up, bird? Hey,
Hello,
Lex. Hey, Tinker. How you doing?
I'm good. I'ma just say this. I never put her information out, okay?
Hmm.
Her address or none of that out. All I said was you put your name in an article, which all the boots on the ground was hype about when when they went to the place. So once they said that, all I did, like she keeps saying, Google is free. All I did was look at it, look up the article because it was in North Carolina. So it's simple. I did that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I seen the article. I even shared it.
Exactly. So how is that doxing if you put your name in an article y'all all did? Only thing she mad at is because I came out and said your husband is got a mistress. Let's be honest. That's when she really
Oh,
started
my
getting mad.
Lanta.
It was never about now. Why would that make you mad and go sue me talking about I dox you when the person said that she paid to get your information? But yet you still trying to tie that to me like I put your information out. Your name is Leah Williams. That's what you put in the article, aka
Oh, yeah, that's who Leah
Caramel
is.
Love
Okay.
oh 07.
Well,
Yes.
so I seen, like I said, I don't
So
mind because it's
how
it's. Go ahead.
So let me just break it down to you. And like I said, her followers gonna believe what they want to believe. I don't care. If you taking me to court, take me to court. I have my proof just like you have your proof. But my whole thing is you came under my page because I said an opinion about the lawyer, right?
Mhm.
I must have popped up on the FYP page and she came under my post and was like, "Oh, I'm going to address you later." And I'm like, "You're not going to address nothing." As you can see, I posted, it's pinned to my page. That's how me and her started off. That was back in September of 2025.
Hmm.
She seen me on somebody else's panel come, like the ending, like November, December of 2025, and just started up again. So then once I said, please, your husband embarrassed you, you were embarrassment, like I started speaking on her life because basically you put it in the front light. You understand? So why can't I talk about you if you come up on my FYP page, but you be blocking me and making posts about me? I didn't say nothing when you made a whole post about me, calling me a witch and all of that. I do readings. You came on there saying that cost my business. You understand? So is that not defaming me?
Right. I see. So I was listening to a clip she put on her page, and it sounded like it was you talking to somebody like in a private setting. Did you see that?
That was
It's,
with me and Gabby on a panel. So she
oh, okay.
chopped that up to make it seem like, and yes, I did say, and I never talked about her kid like, oh, that no, all I said was she was on live. You understand? And her
Hmm.
daughter had a dirty diaper on with 1.5K people. And I'm gonna keep saying that. Whoever thought that was cute, that's disgusting. As a grown woman and a mother, you don't do that.
Oh, that was you and Gabby. The way she posted it, because
That's
she
what I
didn't put
said.
visual, it was just audio. So I thought it was like a private dialogue. Okay.
No, it was not like that. And Gabby doing the same thing you did. I'm explaining what happened. I never started with this lady. You understand? I
Hmm.
made my opinion about the lawyer. Anybody that makes their opinion about the lawyer, Akira, boots on the ground, they come after. But see, I'm that one, and I keep saying, like, I didn't do nothing to you, but you're not going to shut me up and you're not going to sit me down because you talking about you one band, one sound. And I'm not the type that sit up here and going to say, I'm prepared to be doxxed. Me and my husband. Your husband threatened and made a clip and said, oh, I never been to New York. Maybe we need to take a trip to New York. I live in New York. So what's that saying? You
I
threatening
did. I
me
think
and
I
then
heard
you.
that clip somewhere with him saying that.
Yes, and she took it down, but slowly I got it and I posted a pic. I posted it up on my page, but I put music over it because I'm not giving you the satisfaction that I got it. You understand what I'm saying? And see, if you heard that, Summer, guess how many other people heard it? But she trying to make it like I'm going crazy or I'm delusional and I'm starting. She used her job that she was a correction officer and she got mad because I said, what type of correction officer are you when the fuck you stay in your car, excuse my language, that you stay in your car all day or in the house? I know correction officers and I know they timing. She got mad because I pointed that out. You said that you was a correction officer.
Because
And
I
now
seen
when people,
somebody say, was that true that said something about somebody do DoorDash or something?
yes, that was me.
Okay.
I said you must be do DoorDash or Uber Eats the way you stay in your car. You can't be a correction officer. That's what I say.
Well, why do they think that somebody put like in danger her kids or something? Because she's saying something like her kids' safety was put in danger or
Now
something.
I don't know what the situation was with CC and Gabby and them because I guess CC and them paid for it. I never paid for it. Let me tell you how I found her on Facebook because she was running for some type of politics over there. So, duh, your name was connected to it.
Hmm.
That's how I found out her name and all of that. I didn't pay nobody to do that. I don't have to pay nobody to look for you. Your names is out there because they gotta realize people that's on TikTok use their real name on Facebook. Anywhere that you pull up this case, over it's there.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this because I don't want nobody misconstruing because I know they like to tie people into stuff. I do not condone doxing or nothing like that. But if the information is public, if your name is on Facebook or something like that, it's on Facebook. And once your name was put in an article, it's easy to kind of to figure out who you are. That's on
Exactly. And
them.
you put your real name and then your AKA known as on TikTok. All of them did it.
But the
Every
lady
last
showed
one
the
of them.
messages. Wait, what am I missing? In the they going to end up blocking you. Watch.
That
Already
wasn't
blocked me.
me though. That
Already blocked me. She blocked me, then unblocked me, then blocked me, then unblocked me. I don't, for whatever reasons are, which is
what she
cool.
do.
I still watch when I want
That's
to
what she
watch.
do. She block you, then she talk about you, and then she cry to her audience and make you like you delusional and this and that and third. Then she unblock you, tell you to come to her panel so she could attack you and call you slow and this and that and the third. But yet she used her husband job because she said plenty of times he's an officer. You understand?
Hmm.
She said he's an officer. I feel intimidated because now you telling people, you said it on live. I don't do nothing, but I got people that do stuff for me.
Oh wow. Keep your live
You
engaging.
have
Turn your
said
camera
that.
on. Dollhouse, did you request to come up? If so, I had walked away from my camera. Hey, Carmel
The
is a
thing is,
CO. I'm still stuck on that. I don't know. I'm irritated. I'm just trying to figure out because when I see you didn't mean to. Okay, when I see her the paperwork today on a clip that I watched, I was like, she showed paperwork like she really like taking a legal route, and I'm like, what did I miss? Because all I've been saying is like the only thing I've seen shared is the CNN article. I'm like, which is public, which is like global. So what else happened?
that didn't have nothing to do with me. That was something to do with Gabby and the gossipers. You understand? I didn't pay
Hmm.
anybody to get her information or dox it. That was the conversation that they had in
Yeah, well,
their
CC already
Discord
admitted.
or whatever. That
CC already admitted that she did that because
right.
whoever it happened to, she was like, they was my friend, so I had her back, and that was her reason for doing it. Not that somebody asked her or advised her to. She did it, on her own.
So that's what I want to clear up, and I want people to stop attacking me and coming with me with Gabby and them because I did not do that. Anything that I said about her, I posted it on my page. It's pinned on how me and her started.
Mm. Dollhouse
I
T
never
is.
doxed her information. All I because she said that she was a correction officer and she's only mad because I be saying like slick shit like, oh, your husband embarrassed you, you put your hand up in the camera and he still ain't have no ring on. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
that's why she really mad at me. Let's be real, because it ain't really nothing that I'm doxing you on.
The lady says she
You
don't be on
understand?
nobody
Because
else
you're
live, and she was just on Carmel live. I'm sorry, who was on Carmel live? I'm trying to figure out what they talking about in the comments.
I
Somebody.
went on, if you talking about me, I came on there because she told me to come. Somebody inboxed me and said, Caramel wants you to come to her live to talk. Y'all know my page was taken down because she got it taken down. So I couldn't come on live. But I was in her live. Yes. I wasn't in
Mm.
there like, I'm going in there to clear my name up and stop tagging me to Gossip Gabby and this and that. And because no, that is not true. I did not pay nobody. I did not dox this lady. How I got her name is because her, BG, and all of them was on live saying, oh, we got new things coming. We in an article, CNN. You understand? So all I did was look it up.
Mm.
Okay,
Hey,
so
Sharita.
hey, how y'all doing?
On
So
yourself.
what I was referring to was Caramel was on live and I seen her live and basically I don't remember the other girl name, but Tinker had got into it with the girl on Gossip Gabby live. And the lady was lying saying that she don't be on nobody else live. And that's when Gossip Gabby had rolled back the clips and stuff, like the voice recording. But basically the other lady, what she did was she was showing all the text messages from the group chat. I don't know who group chat that was, but
You
she
talking
was
about
showing the group.
Cece?
I don't know her name. I don't know the lady
Okay.
name, but all
That
I
was
know is
Cece. That was
she
that
said
was
that
Cece
she paid a
showing
hundred
all Gossip
dollars
Gabby.
to get Caramel and I think BlackGoddess and some
Yeah,
other
that's
people
CT.
information. Yeah, so she paid $100 for that, And that's when she said that she was gonna send that information in too, because that's not right. Why you getting her information talking about her kids are at you basically doing this to my kids. Y'all can come over here and do something to my kids. I don't know if y'all gonna do something to my kids, stuff like that. And I was just like, why would she do that? And she's lying, saying that she don't never be on nobody else's panel.
Well, from what I caught from the live, she said she went and looked up her information because they went and looked up. I think Tinker was it your information that they supposed to have got. It
But
was.
here's my whole thing from the
Caramel.
whole situation. My thing is, how can you go and do this, but y'all doing this stuff? And I'm sorry to bring this up, but y'all doing this stuff to Brene. Isn't it the same thing? I'm just being honest.
I don't think I
Girl, you
followed
better
you.
not
Say it
say
one more
that too
time.
loud.
I'm saying basically what I'm saying is the same exact thing that she's doing, basically going and trying to get people in trouble because people looking up her information. They doing the same thing to Brene is what I'm saying. It's the
Oh,
same
but
thing with the bullying and do it's the same thing. She said
well,
that
I
people
guess
was bullying her and stuff too.
in their defense, they gonna say everything that they showing is public though, because it's on court
Okay, and her
document.
stuff public too. How about
So
that?
I'ma just say for my defense, I was never team Akira, no team Brene. Just like I made posts and said things about it, just like everybody else. Like I said, when I crossed this girl FYP page, she came under my post, and like I said, I pinned it. She just mad because I kept saying that her husband got a mistress. You understand, and that her child was on live with 1.5K people with a saggy diaper, and she was in a moo dancing. That's why she mad. You ain't really got no real proof on me, girl. So please keep it moving and stop saying my name and stop making clips with me and Gabby tied to it because I'm standing on my own. I keep telling you that. You put my name out there. So now my name is no longer Tinker to you. My name is Patricia, like you say, like you have my information. You understand? So I'm gonna address you as Leah, and you're gonna address me as Patricia, and we just gonna keep it like that. Cause now we know each other. Now we know each other information. Now you put documentation on me, like you say. So now we go address each other by our real names. Okay?
Oh my Lancer.
What happened, Leah? Cause you in here and you always sit there and cry. Plenty of people heard your husband say he never was
Hi,
came to
Summer.
New
How are
York.
Hey,
you?
Caramel.
Good
How do you
afternoon.
say your name? Is it caramel or
Hello, Leah.
caramel?
It's caramel. It's
It's
Okay.
caramel.
Leah. Hi,
So let me
Leah. Welcome
so
to
let
the
me
live.
let me just say this, okay? Summer. The reason why I
Hmm.
came up here is because one thing about me, one thing I can tell you about me if I can't tell you nothing else, okay? I have always said if you talk about me, if even if you talk about my kids, it's fair game because I'm on the internet.
Hmm.
I'm on the internet. If I post my kids on the internet, that's fair game. I promise you. Nobody anywhere will ever tell you or show you proof that I doxed Brene or released her personal information. Her address, that's the only reason why we are in legal proceedings. It's because someone made a fake page, right? With my address. They posted my address, and those things of sorts. That's why we're in a legal, not because somebody was on their
Oh.
panel talking about me. I don't care about that. Miss Sharita, I'm sorry, Sharita, you're absolutely incorrect. Us talking about Brene is not doxing Brene. Okay. The only reason why we're discussing this is because someone released my personal onto my address. Uh, Tinker got on live at 3 o'clock in the morning
I didn't
and
say that was
said,
doxing.
well, you
What
said
I
that we do
said
the
was
same thing.
I said
You say
it's
we do the same thing
bullying.
to
I said it's the
Brene.
same thing.
You never heard me say anything about bullying. What I said was I was doxxed. That's what you hear me focus on, the doxing. I don't care about the bullying. All of the whole like talking about me and how I don't care about that, love. I don't. I don't. Because most
Leah,
people
may
that
I
like,
ask you this,
hold
Leah?
on a second, hold on a second, because I tried to talk to you
Okay,
and you didn't
I'll
want to
let
talk to
you.
me. So
I'll
excuse
let
me for a
no,
second.
cause I want to
So
ask you, cause you
Summer,
keep saying I
okay, hold on a second.
dodged you.
Summer,
Hold
let
on,
me.
Tinker. Let Carmel land her
Let
plan.
Carmel
Then you
talk.
can go.
So what I'm saying is that at 3 o'clock in the morning, Tinker got on her live and started spazzing out. Right? She called my first. And so what happened? Let me tell you what happened with me and Tinker. I inboxed Tinker a page that wrote me from a fake page. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
the fake page that wrote me, they had one post on their page. The one post that they had on their page was the same exact post on Tinker's page. I'm talking about the caption was the same, the picture was the same. So, and I'm gonna tell you, when I finish this, hear me and hear me real good, because I'm gonna be honest with you, you're really getting the tea right here. So when I saw that, I inboxed Tinker and I said, Tinker, I noticed it's you writing me from a fake page. Thank you for the proof. That's all I said to Tinker. Tinker went and took the inbox and blasted it on her page. Okay? That's what Tinker made this a public thing. I inboxed her. That's the facts. No matter what Tinker
And
tells
can I
you,
say something?
hold on, let me
Just
finish
like
saying what I'm
somebody
let
made
me
that
finish
Leah
saying what I'm
page.
saying.
No,
Hold on,
I
but
didn't
Tinker.
blame you for that. I didn't blame you for that, Tinker. Hold on.
you
I don't think
did.
you made
It's
that page.
you
Hold on.
are. You
I
are
don't.
blaming
No, no,
me
no.
for
Hold
it
on a second.
though.
Hold
Tinker,
on, Tinker. Let her
you're
finish, and then I'm gonna
hearing
give
it
you the
from
floor.
the horse's mouth. You're hearing it from me. I don't think you made that page. I don't. I know how you write and you type, because you've made enough posts about me. I know how you communicate. Okay, I don't think you made that page, but the reason why I wasn't stressing myself with trying to find out is because the detectives and the lawyers going to find out who made the page. I don't need to run nobody down about that. That's gonna come. But I'm telling you from my mouth, I don't think that you made it. Now, aside from that, right? You can hear me or not hear me, believe me or not believe me. It does not matter that my name was in a CNN interview. You cannot then take my name from the CNN interview, repost it to your page, and disperse my information in a defamatory way. That is against the law. You don't have to believe me. You don't have to understand it. I'm just telling you, it's against the law. That's number one. Number two,
After you did
not
it to me first, but
hold
you
on,
put
hold on, hold
my
on. I
name
never,
in.
hold on a second,
Yes, you
Tinker.
did.
That is a
Yes, you
lie, Tinker.
did.
Tinker, after you
Oh
went
my
live, hold
God. You
on.
know what?
Let me, listen. After you said my name on live at 3 o'clock in the morning, I went live after you, because on that live at 3 o'clock in the morning, you said, yes, Leah, you work for Miami Rehabilitation. I have the recording, Tinker. The detectives have it. You cannot do that. It doesn't matter if I
Good.
have it.
That's
Hold on.
good. But you made
Okay.
videos about me calling me a
That's
witch and all of
hold
that.
on, hold
That's
on.
defaming my.
You're talking
That's
about two
defaming my
different things,
job.
but you're
That's
talking
the
about
job that I
no,
do.
ma'am. It's
That's
not
the
the
job
same,
that
Tinker.
I do. I
Tinker,
get paid. I get
but
paid
Tinker,
off
what
of
I'm
that.
telling you is
But
that
so
whatever
what?
your
You
mind
did the
tells you,
same thing.
Tinker, listen to what I'm saying.
You
This is what
mad because
Summer.
I said that
I'm
about your
not mad.
husband.
So
Oh
hold on.
no,
I'm
that's
not mad
defaming
about
it.
that, Tinker.
I never doxed your
Tinker, I'm not
information.
mad about.
The
Hold on.
person that said that
Listen,
doxed your information put
Summer.
that out there. So
Summer, listen
stop
to me.
saying I did that.
Listen to me. Hold on. Listen to
Okay?
me, okay? Let me explain something to you.
Me out there
Again,
and I
I'm
went
gonna say
back.
it again. Listen to
Okay?
me, okay? Let me explain something to you.
Me out there
Again,
and I
I'm
went
gonna say
back.
it again. I don't have to. I mean, if I thought you made it, I would say, Tinker, you made the page. That's not the reason why you're in the police report,
Me
love.
putting that
And what I'm telling
CNN
you,
article was
hold on.
being
Listen
defamed.
to what I'm.
That's defaming your character
Listen
when you
to what I'm.
defame
Listen to
me.
what I'm saying to you.
Defame
Then
me.
hold on. Listen.
Listen, we're not gonna
Listen
sit
to.
here and play this game, Leah, okay?
Okay,
Because like
Tinker.
I
I
said,
don't care anything about you saying. I don't care about that. So
at this
again,
point,
Summer,
like
let me
you're
finish saying what I'm
lying.
saying.
You're lying. You're
Okay.
lying.
So listen, what I'm saying to you, what I'm explaining is that it does not matter that if in your head you believe that me saying you're a witch is the same as me doxing you. I don't even know what you're talking about. Me calling you a witch, you
That's
can
my
call that bully.
money.
Hold on a
That's my
second.
money though.
Hold on a
But you
second.
had
But I'm
people
telling
come
you, the
and
court
say
of
that.
law does not see it that way,
You had
Tinker. It doesn't matter what you think. The
What
court of
they see,
law,
but
that is
if I
not
got,
doxing. That is not doxing,
if that's
Tinker.
my
So,
business,
Summer, what I'm trying to
that's under
explain to
my
you,
business.
Tinker,
That's under
I'm
my
sorry,
business,
Summer, let me
though.
finish to
That's
explain to
under
you.
my business.
Then go ahead and file
Okay?
the lawsuit for bullying and
That's
harassment.
my business.
Then do
My
that. Then
spiritual
Tinker.
work is
Then
my
do
business.
it. Then Tinker.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, Summer, what I'm trying to explain to you is I'm trying to just get you to
Defame me.
understand. I'm trying to get you to understand what's going on, okay? So again, what they don't understand is that getting up on a platform, okay?
With this slow
Getting up on a
smoking.
platform and talking about me, I'm going to say something back to you. That is what I do,
My phone
right?
died. Sorry, y'all.
So I did that
One thing
though.
I'm going to do is that if somebody comes to me, I'm going to come to you, right? Okay. There's a difference between that and I'm talking about releasing someone's personal information. Now, what Tinker did was the information that I sent her on the inbox, she then released the ad, which had my first and last name and personal information. She doesn't understand. It's okay if she doesn't understand.
Your name was already
That's
pinned to my
doxing. It
thing
doesn't
with your
matter if she
name
doesn't
on it.
understand. It's
So
still
what you
doxing.
sent me in the
It does, but
inbox,
do you
I
understand? It
just
doesn't
proved that
matter.
you're
It doesn't
bugging.
matter.
That's
It
it.
doesn't matter.
Your name was already pinned to
Hold
my
on. No, no,
thing.
no. It doesn't work like that, Tinker.
Just shut up, girl. You
Okay,
just
so
mad because y'all.
again, you see what I'm saying? I'm not.
Tinker,
What am I
Tinker, I
mad
want to hear.
about?
This is a
Oh,
hate
here.
campaign for doing commentary on Brene. This
What
is a lot
happened?
of
What you
this
said?
is
My
this is a
phone had
lot of
died.
people doing a hate campaign on people who are doing commentary on
Oh,
Brene.
I already know it. But this is what I'm trying to tell you, right? What I'm
They're,
trying to explain to you is
they're
that
going to see a
this is what I'm trying to
difference
explain.
between they're going to see a difference between commentary and
Doxing.
doxing someone in a minute. That's all I
Yeah,
came to
like you
say.
don't understand that there's a difference. I
There's a
don't
big
care if
difference.
you. And then I don't care if I said that you were a witch. First of all, that was in September of last year. Why didn't you file the charges then? That's first of all. You
You
cannot file
can't do
charges for
that.
somebody
Not
calling you a
calling someone a
witch.
witch. No,
Like, be
I'm
for
very
real.
spiritual. In the spiritual world, some people refer to themselves as witches. My sister does. She's spiritual like me. We have gifts. I feel like I'm a seer. Calls herself a witch or light witch. You can't. It's all about.
Dang,
It's
Tinker.
opinion. It's
So that's
opinion.
number one.
You
Number
can't sue
two.
somebody for saying that. Yeah.
Number two. My real name was not on my Facebook page. That's what I'm telling you. They're lying. I
I
did
didn't
not
know
have
your
my
name
real
until
name.
this situation
My
with
real name
Isaiah.
was my name on Facebook was Liya Jetson. So they're lying. Okay? That they're lying. But what I'm telling you is that you don't have to believe me. I'm telling you that in the court of law, they don't care that my real name was on my Facebook. You cannot go and take someone's information from one publication and then blast it on your personal page in a defamatory way. You cannot do that. And
And
I
it was
don't
in
know
a
how else to
way
Well,
to
explain
that's
it.
it
that
was
that
in a
is
way to
true.
get
That is
followers
true.
of
You cannot
Brene
do that.
to
You
start to
cannot.
harass you. It was in a
Then,
way to get
right.
Brene fans to harass you.
Right. And then
That was
hold on.
illegal.
So the thing with Tinker, right? So with Tinker, let me tell you why she's in trouble with the law. Then
Mm.
Tinker went and put up a picture and circled a something on my lip where my lip was peeling because I was sick and insinuated that I had an STD. That's the same thing that Tasha K just got a lawsuit. You cannot do that. But she
It's,
doesn't have to understand that. She
yeah.
doesn't. Okay, that's number one. Number three, for the person saying that we doxed Gabby, and I'm so happy you said that. Me, they're referring to a live I did when I had finished getting my hair done, right? And what I said was, you don't have to ever worry about anybody from BOTG doxing anybody because we don't rock like that. It doesn't matter how many times y'all said in the comments, you can say whatever you want to say. If you think that what we do is the same, then go to the police station and tell them you want to file a report. And you see what happens. Y'all, you
Hmm.
can say whatever you want to say out of your mouth. It doesn't matter. Does the court of law see it that way?
Yeah.
That's the only thing
That's
that
true.
matters. Okay?
That's
It
true.
doesn't matter what you think in your head. What does the court of law say? It doesn't matter what I think in my head. What does the court of law say? I don't care about nobody talking about me. Understand me when I tell you this. Y'all can talk about me not having no side teeth, me being ugly, no edges. You can even talk about my kids. I'm so serious, y'all. I don't care. But the minute you call yourself insinuating I have an STD, doxing me, meaning release information that I didn't provide, right? Even if you're reposting information, that's where the line was crossed. And that's the reason why you're in legal trouble now. And I'm going to tell you again, if you feel like I've done something and you have a case, file the charges. Like, nobody's stopping you. You know why you can't do it? Because they probably going to tell you to get the out their face. Because
Yeah.
guess what? I have a little bit of sense to know when to draw the line.
Yeah.
I do.
Well, we
You
know.
will
You
never have
you
no
stupid.
video. You will never have no video of me. And Gabby lied to a Morrissey. First of all, Gabby will make a lie to them and said that I said, hey, I'm getting ready to dox CC. Who the hell says that? Who does that? Nobody. What sense would that make for me to tell somebody on live I'm about to dox you?
Yeah.
I mean, be for real. What I said was, I'm going to tell you the exact words I said. I said, y'all need to stop. I said, y'all go live every day talking about us. If the people that follow us and the people that follow them know that we would go weeks without even mentioning them and that we would still be the topic every single day. And as you can see from the the chat messages, we were discussed every single day. Every single day we were discussed. They were obsessed with us. Obsessed. We about to make a YouTube page. They coming out with merch. They doing this. I mean, it's every day, right? I don't care about that type of stuff. I don't, right? I don't care about that type of stuff. Gabby told them that I said I was going to dox. What I said was, we have a community of people that we don't control what they do and that they do step behind us, meaning what they see what y'all are doing. People would take it upon themselves and blow up your spot. That is a fact.
Yeah, that
I
happens on
said
all platforms,
I
unfortunately.
said, I said, we do not condone nobody getting doxxed. We don't rock like that. And I said, if any one of us in BLCG would talk about doxing somebody, we would disconnect from that person because that is illegal. We don't play them type of games. We don't. However, I don't control everybody that supports me. I don't control everybody that follows me. So what happened was Gabby them kept doing what they were doing. Somebody sent Ninja Gabby's real TikTok. They sent Ninja her real TikTok. That's not even really doxing. I'm gonna keep telling you. Y'all can
Right.
say whatever y'all want to say in the comments. Finding somebody's profile is not doxing. Sorry. Even when she found my Facebook page, that's not doxing. I know you want to believe that it is, and you love to believe that that's doxing, but it's not. However, again, that person found Gabby's TikTok and sent it to Ninja. And so guess what happened? The pictures were posted. The
Well,
pictures were posted.
I do agree with you that finding someone's public profile definitely is not doxing. But Ninja said that someone like it sounded malicious to me when he said that one live about finding her IP address like just to expose her. To me, that sounded malicious.
I have never. Hold on. If you to my finding somebody IP address to expose them, that's different.
Yeah,
And
that's
I
what
never.
Ninja said on his live.
No, I never heard him say that. And again,
I think the
when it
clip on
comes,
my page.
okay, one thing that I did is that I just handed over the. I don't know. I don't know her. They have that stuff was handed over to the detectives. Her page, all that stuff was handed over. I'm not gonna go into that. But what I'm
Right,
saying is that's different. And I'm talking
right,
about getting somebody's IP address and exposing it. That's doxing. That's
right,
you don't do that. That's illegal. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's Tinker. I don't care if it's Gabby. I don't care if it's a Morrissey. I don't care who it is. You don't do that. You don't do that. If you have a problem with somebody and you want something addressed, you take it to the court of law. You take that over there. Okay? Now, as I was saying before, I don't and again, I don't have to do damage control. Whoever you hold on. Oh, this is the one that's on be on blueprint panels. Girl.
ABG.
Okay,
Well, I don't
please.
want you because it sounds like you really got like a legal case, and I know that you know the boundaries and all that. I really just was trying to understand what happened for it to go legal
Right,
because
because what
even
happened
I said to you, the only thing I ever saw was the CNN, but you saying it was a page that actually posted your
correct.
information.
Correct. And this is what I'm trying to tell you, right? I keep saying this and I'm gonna and again, I don't need to do damage control. Do you understand me? I don't need to do damage control. If I thought that anything I had done was against the law, It would have behooved me to just fall back and let nature take its course and just eat whatever. One thing about me, I can eat whatever I dish. If I don't dish it, I can't eat it. Do you understand me?
Mm-hmm.
I can't eat it. I would never release somebody's personal address. I don't care who it is where they lay their head. You don't do that. You don't. There's a line that should
I
not
agree.
be
Absolutely.
crossed. There's a
Absolutely
line
agree with
that you
that.
do not cross.
Yep.
Invading people's personal space as far as like phone numbers, just because y'all mad because we went to court, court is a public space. We can go to
Mhm.
whatever public courtrooms we choose to go to. Just because you
Absolutely.
don't like it, that's not my problem.
They couldn't make it
That's
there
not
to
my
get the
problem.
commentary themselves.
That's not my problem because you don't like it. It's a free space. You understand me?
I've
So,
been at the courthouse when I was in NC.
you see what I'm saying?
I've been
So,
here.
so again, like I said, and that's why we don't care. We got put out along with the other side as well. But anyways, I'm not paying attention to the comments because
The
y'all, all
fact
of the
that
people that are commenting are people that are blocked.
the fact
So
that
this is
Tinker
y'all's time to
left
shine,
alive.
okay?
Uh,
Anyways,
yeah,
I'm sorry. Go ahead, love.
I just wanted to note the fact that Tinker left alive shows a lot of growth
I
in
didn't
the
leave. I'm here. So go
Oh, she's
ahead.
back.
okay,
What?
because I just
What
want to really,
happened,
really quick
Miss?
mention
Go ahead. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
oh yeah.
when you lose control of a conversation or the narrative, and that's why your husband cheating, and you shut up and then you jump off and you leave the live. Where is this coming from? This is supposed to be a place
No,
where we do commentary.
it
So where does
disconnected.
her
It
interventions
disconnected.
have
Oh,
to
it
do with?
disconnected.
Okay. Okay. Well, my question is, where does this Carmel's personal information, her personal life, have to do with doing commentary on someone who brought all of this to the internet, someone who scammed people, someone who bullied people,
Okay,
and
so
now there's a
can I
soft
just
spot
say
for
this?
her?
My beef is not about the case. Okay, that's what I want to clear up to y'all. I'm not beefing with Caramel about the Brene, Akira, or anything case. Me and her beef started because she came under my post. Again, if y'all will go to my page, I pinned it how it started. Everybody have an opinion. I don't care about Akira or the Brene case or anything. Everybody has their opinion. Only thing I
What was
did
your
say is like they was doing too much.
Well, I have
Hey,
a
that
question.
BG
that
was
was
Can
the
I
one.
ask a
so that
I
question?
never knew
y'all
who
let
Caramel
Tinker land her
was.
plane, y'all. Hold on.
Okay, never knew who Caramel was. I always follow BG in the beginning. You understand when she first put it out. So I did say some words about her. Also, again, like I said, the thing started with me and Caramel. It was never about the case. It was always about
the root
trying to
was
check
that.
me, make a
Okay,
post about me, and then
you made
she
a post
deleted
about
it.
her, and then all of a
So,
sudden, because she
like I said, it
responded,
was
now it's a
never
fire.
about the case.
Hey, can I say something real quick, Tinker?
Never
And this
about
is
the case.
listen.
Hold
Let,
on,
let me.
y'all. Tinker, you finished or you still had something else to say? I don't want to cut you off
I
because I
wanted to
did make
say,
you
but
wait.
everybody
Go
gonna
ahead.
jump on me.
No,
Everybody gonna say what
I
they
have
wanna
a.
I'm
say.
gonna give you.
And
I'm
like I
gonna give you
said,
the floor just like I
Yeah.
did for Carmel. So, because I know you wanted to respond to a lot of
Yeah.
stuff that was being said.
like
But in the explanation, just the detail,
explain.
what was your
Hold
post
on,
about?
Oya. Oh, sorry. Did you hear it, Tinker?
Yeah, I
No,
was asking what was your, see, you keep skipping over an important issue. What was your
no, I
post
didn't
about
hear you.
that?
So how is it an important issue if I
No,
did not hear what
I'm
you
saying
said?
you're skipping over certain parts. Like you
Oh,
said, oh, I
Oya.
made this post and she commented on it. Then you go in
I'm
it.
telling
Then
you
It
what
was
she,
about
happened from the
Robin.
beginning.
Oya.
okay, I was
I'm
Hold on,
telling
hold on,
you, it
Tinker.
was
Cynthia.
Let
from
me.
the beginning.
She,
Hold on, Oya. So her original post from the story she told
Okay,
was
so
about
can I?
Robin, right,
Okay,
Tinker?
Oya.
that,
Okay,
yeah,
so again, from the very beginning, so from the very beginning, like I said, I made a post about the lawyer. Caramel came under the post and said, "I'm gonna address you." And then I said, "You not addressing anything." That's how me and Caramel thing
and
started.
then
So
you
it was
talked
never
about her
about
husband.
the
Okay.
case with me and Caramel.
But Tinker,
I did when she said I went on my when okay again. My thing was never about the case. I was never on Team Brene or Team Akira. I was just making my opinion, saying my opinion like everybody else. She came and she said something to me. That's how me and her started. She made a post about me, took it down. It ended until she seen me up on another post. And like I said again, she say stuff and then she go behind the scenes and call boots on the ground and then she said one band, one sound. I never doxed her. All I did was put up the CNN article that they said that they were in. That's all I did to prove that I did not put, like, I did not say your name. Like, this is how it started. Like, and the comment that she talking about, I mean, the thing that she talking about put me, that she inboxed me. You just said I didn't think that was you, Tinker. So this and that and the third. The person that said that they doxed you said they doxed you and put your information out there. So if you keep saying it wasn't me, why you keep tying me to it?
Can I
Because all
answer?
I keep saying,
Can I
no,
respond
can
to
I
you?
finish?
Okay, you just asked the question, so I'm answering
No,
it.
but I'm just no, don't I'm you can answer whatever y'all want after this because I'm not speaking no more. Do what my do what you gotta do at this point. I don't care
We already
because
know
like I
that.
said, you're yeah, you know that. So why you keep bringing my name up when
Hold
you
on.
started with me?
Hold on a second, ma'am.
Okay?
So let me
Let
Like I
respond to
Tinker,
you.
said,
Tinker,
Let me
like
let her
I
finish.
respond.
said,
Let
Caramel,
me
Caramel, Caramel.
because
I put her on pause for you, so I need to let Tinker
let me
finish. I put
respond
her
to
I
on.
what you
did
just
not
said.
dox you.
Hold on,
Your
Let me.
name, y'all put your name up there, and like I said, do what y'all gotta do because
We
again,
already
caramel.
know that. We
All
already
right,
know that.
all right. You know
So you
that,
don't
so
have to
you
keep
know
saying
that
that.
I
We
don't
already know that.
care.
No, no,
You
no, no.
know
Okay,
that
so
I
then,
don't care.
but you're up
So
on
my
the
whole
panel.
thing is,
Hold
you're
on.
not
I
gonna
Caramel,
was.
sun me
Caramel,
or
Well, let me
anything
Caramel.
talk,
like
I'll
that.
let
Tinker.
You're not
I
gonna tell me to
Summer,
stop.
offer
let me
for you.
respond to her.
You want wait. I'll let you go on and say what you was gonna say, Karma. I even paused her for you, so I want Tinker to be able to land her plane. I want to give her the
Okay, go
same
ahead. Go
respect
ahead.
I
Okay.
gave to
No,
you.
because they always do that, Summer, and I'm cool with it. That's why I don't. She needs something to talk about. In all reality, she mad because I said her husband is cheating. Once I made that comment, everything this bitch went haywire. You
Do you
understand?
really
It was
think
never
that she
about her kid.
cared that
It
you
was
said
one.
her husband is cheating on her? You don't know that girl.
Yeah, cause she went live with her husband, and her husband said on the live, maybe we should take a trip to New York. Who live in New
Tinker,
York?
you're
Me.
lying.
You
Tinker, you're
understand?
lying.
You
If y'all keep
Tinker,
cutting her
you're
off, she
lying.
never gonna be
Summer,
able to land her
Summer.
plane.
She's
Y'all keep
lying
cutting her.
though. Okay, you're right.
But I know you can address it when
Always
she's
do that. They
done.
or I don't care.
Go ahead and land your plane, Tinker. Get address what else did you want to address? I'm
Okay,
trying to
they could
control.
talk, they could do whatever. I don't like I said, I never cared that they went to the court. And then, that's right. If he's not cheating, why did she go all crazy and now you suing me talking about I put your name up there and this and that? My thing been post with you so people could see how it started between me and you. It was never about no boots on the ground. And I kept saying I have no beef with boots on the ground. I have problems with caramel. I kept saying that. She kept going, and it's people that Facebook on TikTok telling me, sending me messages, sending me screen records of her saying these things. You understand? And I even said I exclude everybody. You understand? I exclude everybody but her because she kept coming at me.
But
And if
Tinker,
y'all want to go with this dialogue, well, I don't know. If they want to go with this dialogue, at the end of the day, go with it. She
Tinker,
just
let me
mad
ask
because
you
I
this
said her
question
husband cheated. It's a
before
lie.
everybody.
Then why you go for? Like
Well, I have a question because I have never addressed you. I don't recall ever addressing you. I don't recall ever speaking on you, about you. If I'm in error, I correct it. But I don't ever recall saying anything to you. You say you didn't have any issues with boots on the ground, but yet I'm getting message where you are attacking me. Now, I've never came to your post, and not only that, you posted my child, and to this
you
day,
posted your child, and all I did
I
was
can
repost
post my
everything that
child.
y'all post.
That's
Right.
me. I'm her mother. I can do that. But you
Posted your
posted my
child. It's
child.
on Facebook, and you know that it's on Facebook.
You
Like I
my
said, I would follow you
no,
when you was eating flour. So why not?
you
I followed you when you was eating
you
flour.
missing the point. You're missing the point. I'm her mother. I have the right to post my child. But I'm asking you because
Post you in the same. All I did was repost somebody, whatever somebody else repost
you
on
did
Facebook. What are you talking about? They do it all the time. Talking
you
about. That's all I did was repost something somebody else posted
why?
about you on there
Why?
because the same reason why y'all repost stuff.
No, no, no. Why did you post my child? If you didn't have no issue with me
I
and your
posted
issue was
everything. I was talking
if
about
you
the whole case.
listen, no, no,
To
no.
me,
I'm
I was
asking a
talking about the
specific
whole
I'm
case.
not talking
Just
about
like
the
y'all talk
case.
about the case on TikTok, I
I'm
was
not
talking about the
talking
case
about
on Facebook.
I'm
I
not
asked,
talking about the
was
case.
the post a negative post about your
I'm
baby BG?
No,
I'm asking
I said that she too old. She my age. I said she
Oh,
too old. I remember her eating flour, and that
And
she
she
used this
also
case
posted a
to
picture
get
of
a come
BG
up.
and looking like a cow,
with
dressed up. She took
cow
a picture and put
with
her as a cow. Would you like to see it? I can show you
but
the
Yeah, I
yeah,
picture.
see.
that
but my
I can see
Okay,
why
question
she would be
is
offended by that.
but my question
but
is
y'all do that every
but
day to somebody. So
no,
somebody do it to
no
y'all.
I
Y'all don't
don't.
like it.
No,
BG
I
posted
don't.
something
Y'all
like
don't
But
you.
like it. You
I'm
don't like
asking
it.
you, I'm asking you the question. If you
So
didn't,
do you
you
like it?
just
Because I've
said,
been on your page plenty of
I'm,
times when you had a picture of Brene, everybody, of
But
yeah.
she
Brene
a part
on
of the
But
there
I'm
case
as a
talking
though.
to
cartoon
you. I'm
character.
asking
So what
you.
happened? I can't
You
do it to
still
Renee
you
is a
beating
and
around
make
the
you like a
question.
cartoon character?
You're still beating. You're going around the question. I just
Beating
simply
nothing. You're
asked
beating
you.
around. Y'all trying to deflect. Y'all trying to
No,
deflect and
I
make
came to
yourself sound
personally
good.
ask you a
Girl,
question because
like
even
I
when you
said,
posted it,
like
I don't
I
think you're gonna get
said,
an answer,
like
BG.
I said,
I
huh?
just wanted to know what you said you didn't have no issues with you didn't have no issue with anybody with Caramel because Caramel specifically came to
Oh,
your
that
page under your
was
post
never no
and
issue. I
said
just made
something.
my opinion on y'all.
You what okay, but what did my
On y'all like
child
everybody else
what
do. You
see
think I'm the
no
only one that
you
called
have
you
to
a cow looking girl or
I
that you
don't
ain't
care
got
about
no
you.
man and that you
Did
got
I
them
say
fucking old ass
did,
crochets
did
and that you married that you try to get with a nigga in jail and he still came out and left
I
your
tried to
stupid
get
ass.
with a
That's why, huh?
you say I tried
Let
to
me
get
Hold
tell
with
on,
y'all
okay, hold
something
on.
somebody?
because y'all not gonna
Hold
sit
on,
here and
Summer.
try
Can
to
you
take
mute
it
her? Cause we've let
and
her
make it like
talk.
y'all the best
We've let her
motherfucking
talk,
person in the
Summer. Now, come
motherfucking
on,
world, okay?
Summer. Can you mute
Don't
her
come
for
over
a
here and
second?
try to run
Hold on, I'm trying to
somebody live because
they
that's what
just
y'all
told me
do
I
on
actually
y'all
have to
shit.
take her
Y'all ain't
off.
running.
Yeah. Let me just
I'm
This
say
is
this.
getting
sorry.
too
TikTok
Let
told
personal.
me I had
Too
TikTok told me I had to
disrespectful.
take you down. Probably because you
let
was
me say.
cursing too much.
Let me just say
Because
this. Okay.
sister, before
This.
you
Oh,
say
I'm
something,
sorry.
because
Go
I'm gonna
ahead,
get
sis.
out.
Oh,
Go ahead.
So
Go ahead.
number one, my question, it had nothing to do with me with her posting me looking like a cow. I just simply asked her, why did you post my child? What was your motive? Because there was motive there. There was motive for you posting my child. And that's all I was saying. And for her, see,
hmm
this is why you got to watch what you say. And I'm so glad that I'm screen recording
Yes,
because
ma'am.
defamation of
Yes,
character is
ma'am.
when you're putting out false information and
Yes,
you got to
ma'am.
prove that those information that you're saying is
Come through,
true. The
sister.
man that
Come
she's talking
through.
about, that she claimed that I got with while he was in jail. No, I've been with that man since 2022. Got locked up in 2024. People need to know what they talk about, trying to put out false information. Just know there is a thin line between opinion
That's right.
and putting out false information about somebody. But at the end of the day, my question had nothing to do with a man that I was with. And no, that man didn't leave me. And just know that when that man was locked up, guess what he did? Had his sister to bring me his card to his bank account.
I know that's
Just
right.
know he well taken care of, locked up or not. Locked up or not, veteran. Let that speak for you.
I know that's right.
Don't ever come from
Okay.
me acting like I'm just somebody off the street that date anybody. No, baby. There's morals over here.
Hello.
But know
Mm.
when you're talking about something, speak facts. It's okay to state an opinion. Feel how you
Correct.
feel about me. But at the end of the day, I asked the question. Why did because she clearly said she had no issue with anybody else. If you didn't
Hmm.
have any issue with anybody else, how did you get a video and put it up on my child out of the blue? You know how old that video is? That video is from 2024. We're in 2026. That was motive. That's what she has to understand. That was motive. If you're saying that you came for Caramel because Caramel came for you, or she said something that you didn't like, why is you bothering my child? Why is you posting my child?
That's a great question. I definitely understand where you come from. Can I ask you a question? Because I've seen this happen like multiple, like something will start off where we focus in on like a major content creator or something big that's happening on social media and it's like a buzz. And then all of a sudden the people who are covering the news and stuff like that end up beefing. Why do y'all think like it turned into all this drama? Like what do y'all think the base of all this is?
I'm gonna tell you why. A lot of people have a problem because BOTG has taken a stance where if you have a problem with one person in BOTG, you have a problem with everybody. Now, you may not understand that. The next person may not understand that. And that's okay. But
Thank you.
that's the stand that we took as a group. Us.
Right.
And
Yeah,
just because
that's
you
fine.
don't like it, that has nothing to do with us as a group. That is how we choose to operate. That's how we choose to
Right.
operate. And so what happens is when a person has a problem with one person, we ended up blocking people as a whole because guess what happens? Everybody's on everybody's panel. Everybody's talking about everybody. And everybody believes that if you're a person, this is how I see it, right? Nobody would come, if I have a panel and I'm hosting a panel, nobody's going to come to my panel and talk about Gabby if I'm not beefing with Gabby. It doesn't matter if they beefing with Gabby. I'm telling you, that's how I rock.
Right.
That's how I rock. So what happens is, but even with Gabby and them, they all would engage in the conversation. It was a lot of it just started piling on and little slick comments. So what happened was everybody blocks everybody. And ever since we blocked everybody, it's been a hell on every single day. And I'm going to continue to say this. And I'm going to tell you this over and over again. It does not matter your opinion. If you all feel like, well, we do the same thing nobody's talking about you talking about any of us. As I've said before, and I don't know why you think I would lie about this. I'm telling you from my mouth. If it was a matter of just talking about me, even talking about my kids, I would have never driven to the police station. I would have never hired a lawyer. It was never about that. When you get into defamation and doxing, and when I say like saying insinuating that I have a STD, putting out information I have not given you permission to release, it does not matter if it was released on another platform. It does not matter. It doesn't. I didn't release it on this platform. And then you're
Right.
doing it in a defamatory way. You cannot do that. And I'm not here to convince nobody otherwise. You don't have to believe me. You don't have to understand the difference. You don't. Because you're not the law.
I
You're not
understand
the
where you're coming from.
judge. Not you. I'm talking to people in the comments.
Yeah, no, Tinker, I see your request. I didn't add you back because I don't want my page to be
Can I say
straight.
something when Caramel is
Yes.
done,
Go
please?
ahead, Linda.
Hey, Caramel. Hey, BG.
Hey.
Tadia, Chad. Hey, guys. Y'all know my stance. I'm Team Akira through and through. I've been following Boots on the Ground since forever. And I wasn't going to say anything, but there comes a point when the disrespect gets very loud. I don't care what side you're on. Wrong is wrong and right is right. I'm a grown ass woman. And if someone posts my child without my consent, that is not okay. Whether or not my child is on my page, that is my child. And all the ladies who are mothers have every right to speak on how they are feeling. Take Brene and Akira out of the picture. When did we become like this? Why is this okay? We're speaking about husbands and kids and personal life. This has gotten too far. This is beyond disrespectful. To the point people are filing lawsuits and going to police stations just to get you, excuse me, just to get it right. It's not okay. Everything is off limits. You don't speak about someone's child. I
But
don't
Lynn,
care if it was
let
on
me
their
stop you
page or
for a
not.
second. Let me stop you for a second because I don't care that Tinker talked about my husband. Listen to me. Listen to me. I'll tell you a reason why Tinker has issues. Has an issue, okay? Tinker hears things and distorts them in her mind and twists the words to hear whatever it is that she wanted to hear. Okay? My husband never said to her, let's take a trip to New York. I said, Tinker, if you have that recording, please. I mean, we were in the car together. What happened was the message that the person inboxed me, they said that me and that person had a child the same age, insinuating that they had a baby from my husband. And so when I put two and two together and said, hold on, this is Tinker writing this, because the same thing that was on Tinker's page was on the fake page. I told my husband about it. So when we got in the car, we made a joke. I was like, because don't you got another baby in New York? He was like, well, I never been to New York before, so I don't know how that happened. How she twisted that to,
Oh.
he said he's going to come to New York to do something to her. This is what I'm telling you. But again, I can't control whatever Tinker brain twists and tells her that somebody said, because this happens a lot. Okay,
So I
I'm,
seen the clip, but all I heard was the trip to New York. I didn't hear all the other stuff you saying.
she said that my husband said, oh, let's take a trip to New York. He never said that. He said, I've never been to New York, so I don't know how that happened. Meaning, got somebody else pregnant with a baby. But again, I'm not here to convince Tinker that that's what he said. If you have it, Tinker, and you have that, then take it to the police department, okay? But anyways, so what happens is, Tinker says that I'm just mad because she said my husband was cheating. I don't care if my husband's cheating or not cheating. I don't care. But listen, even if she talked about my husband, that's not even something I'm gonna say and tell you it's off limits, because I don't care. I would have to care about that kind of stuff. I don't. The only thing that I said was a bridge too far was that the person posted my address. Tinker, I only said that I believe that somebody used you to make it seem like it was you writing me from that page after Amorsi came out and said, I think Cece wrote that page. I think that's Cece's fake page. Up until Amorsi said that, I was under the impression that it was you. Okay, that only happened in the last 2 to 3 days when Amorsi said, hey, I think this is Cece page, because the same thing the person was sending the messages was, because at this time Tinker was the only person saying like the posting my name and stuff, because Gabby and Tinker were inboxing back and forth my information. Okay, they were finding my information in Gabby's group chat. Tinker went off, all of them just looking for my information, right? And they sharing the information between each other. Again, it's not illegal to look up someone's information. It's illegal to share it in a defamatory way. And I'm not here to convince you otherwise. So,
Oh, that's true.
with Gabby then reposted the same message that Tinker posted with my information, saying, oh, this is alleged. No, you don't get to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Just so y'all know, just because you say alleged for everything does not excuse you from the law. Okay? That's a very slippery slope. But y'all don't have to believe me. Continue doing what you're doing. So I'm going to continue to say, anything that we talk about when it comes to Brene are things that she says. She posts videos. We respond to things that she says. Caramel does not go to Brene's Snapchat. Caramel does not go to Brene's TikTok. I could if I wanted to, but I don't. When that stuff comes across my page from the T pages, that's when I speak on it. One thing y'all gotta do for everybody that's in the comments is you have to learn the law. You need to learn your laws. Just because you don't like something does not make it illegal. Just because you think a person shouldn't be doing it does not make it illegal. Just because you think we talk about Brene too much does not make it illegal. Okay? It doesn't. Anything we post is things that Brene posts. You don't see me posting, but I've seen Brene's address multiple times on court documents. I do not post that girl address. That is illegal.
Thanks.
That is illegal. Okay? Somebody sent a card around with Timothy's phone number on it. Have you ever seen me post a card with him? We don't do that type of stuff because that is illegal. No matter what you want to train your mind to think it's the same, it doesn't matter what you think. That's illegal. Y'all think because we talk about Brene videos and we talk about documents that, oh my God, you're doing the same thing. No, it's not, love. It's not. So, I'm going to say again, the reason why we're here is because, number one, Tinker distorts things that she hears. Tinker thinks that I'm mad because she be on panels. I could care less. I really could. You know how many times that people have sent me things? First of all, we've asked people to stop even sending us stuff. What people talking about. We say stop sending it to us. Stop sending us these things that people are saying. Because one thing I can tell you, and I'm not even trying to be funny, every group that sits around and talks about us, a lot of them don't even talk to each other anymore. BOTG is still here standing. A lot of y'all groups who sit around and talk about each other, y'all don't even talk to anybody anymore. So I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it again. What we do, we don't dox people. We don't release people's personal information. That's the only reason why we talk about court, legal, and lawyer. Because we talk about releasing people's information, all of that. If Tinker, Gabby, Morrissey, K-Brands, all of them, if they went on a 24-hour binge on a panel and spoke bad about boots on the ground, we would not care. Because number one, nobody's listening. Number two, because you have a right to do that. We're content creators, so you have a right to talk about whatever it is. Those are opinions, whatever you want to say. The line gets crossed when you release people's personal information. That's the only reason why you see court documents and stuff being filed, because of doxing. Not our feelings are hurt because you said something bad and you say my husband cheating on me. Ma'am, I don't care about that. I don't. And if my husband is cheating, let him cheat in peace. You got to. You got to let that man cheat in peace. Okay?
Girl, it's actually a piece.
So, again, a lot of the people who are saying these things, I promise you, if you go to their page and listen to their panels, they're talking bad about Akira. Listen to me. Hear me out, Summer, when I tell you this. Most of the people that are saying these things, if you run across them on anybody's panel, they're talking bad about Akira. Oh, I don't think Akira's stupid, and I don't think she should be getting all this. You gotta look at the pattern. Just like Tinker said that she didn't have a problem with BOTG, but she sat and talked about all of BOTG on her page. All you gotta do is scroll and look. She don't delete nothing. She doesn't delete anything. So if I was the problem, me and you had a problem in September. You admitted on Gabby's live that I talked about you for 3 days and I left you alone. You talked about me for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. That doesn't bother me, Tinker. I don't care that you talked about me for 2 weeks. I don't. Because you look like the cuckoo, not me. You. I only inboxed you now because I said you wrote me from a fake page. And I inboxed you and said, I know this is you. Thank you for the evidence. That's what I said. You then took it out of the inbox and put it on your page and made it big and been posting about me every day ever since. Okay? That's what happened. Everything that you have at the top of your page about how it started, that's null and void. That was in September, love. We talking about now. I don't care that you're on Gabby's panel. I don't care that you're on K-Brand's panel. I don't care about no panel that you're on. Because one thing I'm going to tell you, let me say this and I'm going to be quiet. I promise I'm going to be quiet. One thing I could tell y'all, Tinker, and I'm going to tell you this, and me and you don't even rock. But I'm gonna give you this. I'm going to give you this. Y'all have to realize when you're being used. Okay? Tinker, you need to realize when you're being used. Every day I get on live, Tinker, I don't sit on live with 2 people watching me. On a very light day, I have 150 people watching me do absolutely nothing. I can be doing my makeup. I can be brushing my hair. Any of that. I don't need you for content. You don't see me with a whole bunch of videos on my page talking about you, Tinker. You don't. So to have the notion that I need you for content is really laughable. Okay? Just respectfully. But what I'm going to tell you is, realize when you're being used. Gabby uses everybody because the only thing she wants is somebody on her panel that's obnoxious and loud and willing to say whatever because it draws in a crowd. Well, a crowd of about 50 or 20, 25 to 50 people. And I'm giving you this, I'm telling you some real shit. You could take it or not take it. I'm just telling you the real right now. They use people like Tinker and the other one because they're firecrackers and they get, I guess you feel like people gonna want to hear that because it's funny. And they feed you, it's almost like they feed you certain things and ask you certain questions to get you to spiral. And I'm really telling you something real. So, and I've always said that Gabby's only goal is to be a successful content creator. That's the only thing she want to do is be a successful content creator at any cost. At any cost. Every day it's, we not worried about BOTG. We not worried about BOTG. But if you look at the group chat messages, every minute of every day they were worried about BOTG. And for you guys to go and take a Morrissey, throw her to the side and make a new group chat, talk about her behind her back while y'all still got her in the main group chat is diabolical. That right there alone lets you know that y'all are shady. Having side conversations with somebody instead of saying, you know what, if Morrissey was the person doing all the doxing, Morrissey, we don't rock like that. We got to separate ourselves from you. No, you guys were engaging, aiding, and abetting. Y'all were laughing and it was funny. Y'all were laughing and it was funny, and everybody was having a good time when they was doing that doxing in the inbox, and now all of a sudden, Morrissey is taking it too far. So the notion of, well, no, it was just a Morrissey. None of us had. No. You were aiding and abetting, and I saw the messages for myself. All of these girls were looking up our information constantly. You're not gonna find no group messages with us looking for your information. They don't exist.
It's very sad. My thing is, first of all, why is she even talking about your husband? That is none of your business. Why are you sitting there saying things and then taking it online? That is none of your business, Tinker. And then for you to bring BlackGoddess daughter, that you have a child mind. Because if you ever put up my child without my permission, that's a problem for me. You don't do things like that. Are you an adult or you're a child? Because you're acting like a child. You're in the comments running on with all type of different things, but doesn't even make any sense. Whatever Carmel and her husband have going on, that is none of your business. And for you guys, as women, looking up other people as dressed, that's children. Only children do that. Again, are you an adult or you're a child? Because you're giving me child vibes. And you're wrong. And for you to be sitting inside the comments, you're wrong. You need to go and check yourself. Something ain't good up there. You're losing a little bit. You're making yourself look very terrible, miss.
So I
Hold on,
got
hey Eli, hold on.
Money.
I don't want to cut you off. I don't want Tinker to feel like this panel has turned into a drag her because I can't let her back up on the panel. I can't bring her back up because I don't want my page to get striped and she can't respond. But if
I
you
got
have a back,
It's not
if you
really
have a
about
backup,
her, you know. But
I know I
what she's
understand
doing
that.
is
But if
really.
there's a bunch of people addressing her, it begins to feel like an attack. You understand? I know y'all kind of just speaking y'all piece, but I can't bring her back up. So if you have a backup page, Tinker, you could switch and I'll bring you back up. But I just don't want my page to get straight.
I got a question
What
for
she
I'm gonna
Brown.
really is
drop
doing
down because that was
is
the
not
only
right.
question that I had for Tinker. I'm
Okay,
gonna
thank you
drop
for coming up,
down.
BJ.
I
Thank you.
I have a question for Brown Beauty because Brown Beauty,
Hey, I'm yeah,
you
Hey,
were
Brown
on
Beauty.
that panel with all those people
I
doing all that
was.
stuff, and
I
you
was. And I've been wanting to say this, and everybody tells me to be quiet all the time. I'm always trying to be the peacemaker. Even in those situations, y'all saw part of what was happening. The reason why we stopped communicating like that with CC because she was going too far. We was tired of the back and forth with Carmel. We was tired of all the back and forth. What was happening was she would start fires, send it to us, and then say, look, y'all, this house is on fire. That's
okay.
what was going on.
So I understand that, right? But let's think about logic from this perspective. If you got a group of girls that y'all are okay with using this person to get this information, and now when it's going too far, it's like, oh no,
No,
let's separate
simply
ourselves from her.
that's what
But
that's
y'all
what
be
I'm
You know what I don't like? Sugar,
that's
shut the
hold
fuck
on.
up.
Don't
You
I'm
irking
not
me.
getting up here on no childish stuff like that.
yeah, I'm not trying to be childish. The only
No,
thing
no,
that
I'm
I
not
just
talking
don't
about. I'm not
respect.
you simply. I'm not
Oh,
talking about you simply.
yeah, no,
What I'm saying is, a lot of the times she got the information, brought it to us, just like
Filmed it, girl. It's the
CC.
messages that
The screenshot show of you saying that you got what's their information.
Oh,
Oh,
you
that
CC, I'm
dirty
gonna
bitch
let
better not ever say
filmed it.
nothing to
She's
me.
lying.
CC.
She
I'm gonna
filmed
I'm
let you
lying.
it.
respond. I'm
I
gonna
got.
let you
It's
respond. Let
She
her
okay.
land her
filmed
plane.
it.
It's
Okay. So I just came up here because
Ooh.
someone sent this to me. My question is, why is Glomo in your mouth? Why are you going on my page, screen recording and discussing me? I don't know you. I've never had any conversation with any one of you. and you discuss me day in and day out about what I do, how I do. Do you call Tyler Perry and say, "Hey, when you gonna put a movie out?" No, you don't.
I
You
don't know if
can't
that
make me.
question's for
You
me.
can't. You can't make me do anything and want to say, "Oh, she mad." Glow ain't mad about nothing, love. What am I mad about? What am I mad about? What I don't even know you.
What is that? That don't. That's not for me,
You've
right?
never been.
It
You.
is
I
She
for
don't.
you.
not
I don't
talking to
even.
you.
No, that's what I was
Who?
asking. I'm like, yes, what?
It goes to
I don't know.
one they got my picture up here, which I beats every time, even when you use chat GPT. But my thing is I don't talk about you. I don't have no conversations about you. I don't screen record you and discuss you and analyze what you're talking about. You're mad because I won't drop a video
No, no, no,
that
no.
I have.
Sis,
No. Huh?
sis, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Let me tell you about this. And Brown Sugar, I tried to warn you and tell you. You didn't listen. You were not on the panel that day. I said, Gabby threw your name under the bus. Everybody was on the live, love. She said, we got a legal analyst that got information at her fingertips. She said they were currently looking up, she said they was looking up tatted mugshots and that
Mm-hmm.
currently they couldn't find no info on Glow. I'm going to tell you again, she
Mm,
literally called you and said you were doing it. So when I said to you in that open letter, I said, listen, because I'm going to be honest with you. At the time, I'm like, everybody knows like you try to like go on mute when different things going on, like, okay, whatever, you doing whatever. I
Cause
don't
I don't
know.
like a lot of mess.
Okay, but listen to what I'm saying to you. I'm telling you that I tried to warn you and tell you that this girl was throwing you under the bus and was saying it was you looking at information. Because one thing about Gabby does not care about who she gets to make a fool of themselves. Only thing Gabby wants is her platform to grow. She don't care at what cost. She don't care. And so when I said that to you, I said, your friend said it was you. Your friend said it. I'm not lying to you. I don't need to lie to you about that. And so, okay, you took it as whatever, whatever. I don't know. Maybe you listen, you didn't listen, whatever. However the case may be. Just to move forward and y'all accuse
Hold
a
on, Karma, because
Morsi, which I
you've talked you've said I hear you. However, even in those screenshots, you see me say, even when a page came up with your name on it, I woke up and said, I don't know what this is, but I do not like this.
Okay, boom.
Sugar,
I
So,
said
you
big.
several
Let
filled
me
her
ask
times.
you something. Let me
page.
let me
You
say
filled the
something. Let me say.
article. Wait,
Hold
Glow, hold on, because
on.
I was
See,
in the
what's her
group
name?
No, I
chat.
didn't
CC.
find the article.
Glow,
CC,
I
you
was
know
in
the
the
article
group
was
chat.
sent to
Hold on,
us.
wait,
CC,
wait, wait.
please don't play like this.
On
You
my
know that
fucking
article.
kids,
You
I
know
would
that
never
article
make
was.
no shit like this
I
up.
don't
You
care about
filled
nothing
the
on your kids.
article.
And then you
Wait,
got up
wait,
there and
hold on.
lied and
I'm
said
going
some
to
kind of
pause
other
real
account
quick.
was mine. No, Cece, then you got up there and
Hold
said
on,
some kind of
brown
other
sugar.
account is
Hold on,
mine. But
Cece.
tell them,
Can
about
you,
Lady Sniffington because
can
you
you
made
let me talk real quick?
because you already been cutting me off. Karma,
No,
you
because you're
had the
making
most
shit
beef
up.
because Karma said that
I'm
you had a
not
chronic
lady.
sinus infection, and then what happened? Lady Sniffington page came up.
Why the fuck would I
You
make a
texted
Lady Sniffleton
you
page
because
when I
Karma
do
said you had a
everything
chronic
from my
sinus
real
infection.
page? I don't
Just
gotta
like when
make no
Karma said
fake
that we was farm
pages,
animals,
girl.
you made chat GPTs of all of us and said, let's
Listen,
get on
out
a
of
panel with
everybody
farm
on this
animals.
panel,
Like, come
yet I'm the only
on.
one who came to show receipts. Y'all didn't show shit, so I don't
I
have to
have
lie about nothing.
because I
Okay,
wouldn't.
so let me ask you this one question. If you can answer this, I will shut up. Did you or did you not find Caramel name? Yes or fucking no? That's it. Just yes or no. Simple. Don't lie. Don't say shit else. Answer that one fucking question. Did you or did you not find Caramel in that group chat? It was January 11th when the shit was posted. What the fuck I have to make this up for? I did not know her name. You can tell in my
Mm-hmm.
messages. I literally said, who is Leah Williams? Is that Caramel? So how the fuck did I find an article for a person name that I didn't know? What are you talking about? Y'all feel the name.
Then you thought it was somebody named Qualisha
No,
that
we
poured
not
bleach in
talking
somebody's
about what
stuff.
happened after that. Answer the question or shut the fuck up.
Don't
yes or
talk,
no.
Cece. Don't
But answer
disrespect
the
me.
question or
I
shut
got
up
it. Don't
because
worry
you're
about it. Here
talking
you go.
around the box. Talk
Here you
about the
go.
fucking question. Did you find or did you? Because it was fucking you.
It
Did
was
you
the
find out
CNN
the.
article that was sent to
Because,
all.
okay, so then you found her fucking name, like we said. So how are you up here talking about you're not messy, bitch, and you found it? If you would have never put it in there, how the fuck would I have known?
Oh,
What are you talking about? If you
boom.
didn't go find that article, how the fuck would I have known? Answer that. It's simple.
It
See?
was
You
sent
in
to
order.
all of us.
No, listen to the question
It's
and
all gonna come
answer
to the
it.
light.
That dirty bitch. Good morning. I always tell people stop playing with me. That dirty bitch better not ever say nothing to
That
me.
art. You know what I don't like about bitches like you though? Y'all always trying to show shit after the fact. Start with how it started. Because I'm not scared of no fucking body. And I said what I did. Still to this day, I never backed down from nothing. I said what I did. I'm not copping no pleas or nothing. I said what I said. So
Leah
for you
Williams,
to
yes, is that
lie,
you?
you're still not answering no question here. You're showing shit that I
The
told
question:
Caramel. This is what I don't like about people like you. Because I told Caramel,
Did
listen, you're
anybody
not.
tell your ass
Oh
to go
my
text
God.
Caramel's
You
phone?
don't
You
gotta
text
tell
the
me to
wrong
do
number.
shit.
But let me tell
You're
you what you did
still
though.
not
I will tell you
answering
what you did do.
the
You clicked it like
questions.
I had Caramel's
You're
number when you had the
oh
wrong number and you
my.
was laughing because you texted with one digit
Okay,
off.
so wait, let me ask you a question. Are
So you
you
said you had caramel number?
let me
Look, is
can
he?
I listen, she not, you know, one thing, I'm a really going to drop though, because this shit right here, this the childish part that I don't like about bitches like grown women. You are older than me. If I say that I said something and I know that somebody can prove me different, I will shut up if it's receipts or if
Morrissey,
it's
don't
proof.
go nowhere.
I'm
Morrissey, I
not
think you need
going
to stay on the
nowhere,
Y'all
but
phone.
don't
I'm
have to
Don't go
drop
confused.
me
nowhere.
because look,
She's making shit up, and
Brown
that's what
sugar,
I
did
don't
you
like.
did you
You're
look for
keep
caramel name
you
or
you
not?
found it. You
We just
was
want a
the
yes or
yeah,
no.
yes, you found it. Answer
somebody
that.
sent us.
You showing messages that I showed. Are you slow? I showed these
She
messages to
showed
CC,
all of
please
Caramel.
that.
hush. It was
I
the
Oh,
showed
CNN.
this,
It was the CNN article about y'all.
and you sent it.
Somebody sent it to us, and she said,
No,
"I can't
no,
see it,
no, no,
y'all."
no. In that group chat, ho, with just us, did you or did
Article.
you
It
not
was sent
send
to
it?
us on TikTok, and you can't click a link from a TikTok DM. You know that.
What are you talking about? What the fuck are
Now,
you talking about? No, I'm genuinely confused now.
I
Now
want to know what
now
y'all
it's a
looking up my
now
mug
it's a
shot
TikTok
for.
link. Like, girl, please listen. Y'all can believe them motherfucking people if
that's
y'all
your
want to.
mugshot, Tabby.
Listen,
That's how we ended up looking at your.
I sent her mugshot.
What's
Huh?
Now,
why she
I
keep going on pause? What you
Wait,
say,
she
Beauty?
Listen, but
said
What
you
listen.
said
what?
I sent her mugshot.
But wait a minute, but
What
Beauty,
the
listen. Hold on,
fuck?
let me talk for one
I did
second.
not say
Let
that.
me talk for
Oh,
one
I'm
second
about to
because this
say
is
what?
let me
You
talk for
know I.
one second. Let me talk for one second because this is concerning. This is concerning me. I saw the text messages, okay? I saw the text messages. And I'm telling you, Beauty, Brown Beauty, that you literally cropped out the part at the top where you were sending information and only had the part where Cece started talking. Because I compared your messages that you sent me up against what Amorsi sent me. And so what I think Amorsi is saying is that she's not saying that she didn't do this or that. She's saying that y'all are not saying what y'all did. And so what I'm telling you is that I
What are
know
yes? Like,
that you
what
were
is
looking
she
up my
talking
information.
about? I said
Now,
like
do
you
I, hold on, but
slow.
listen, but hold on a second. But hold on, listen what I'm saying. But now, does a Morsi appear in the group chat to be more aggressive? Let me tell y'all one thing I can tell y'all about a Morsi. I talked about this, and I'm gonna repeat it. It's kind of hard for you to get mad at a Morsi because when you meet a Morsi, I'm gonna tell you the truth. What you see is what you motherfucking get. What you see is what you get. What you see is what you get. I'm telling you this to your face. You're a very messy person, Morsi. Very messy. You do a lot of weird ass shit. However, I don't have to figure out who you are. I know who you are when I see you. When I hear from you, like you just do what you do. The thing about Gabby and the rest of y'all like to throw rocks and hide your hand. That's what makes it
But
weird.
what she
And
won't
then
tell
y'all
you
And
is
talk
so what I'm
what she
about
saying is
won't.
that
everybody
on
But
that
the
else.
part that she
message,
won't
You
tell
called
you
this
is
girl
the only
belligerent
reason,
drunk
and
and
that
said she
screenshot
wanted to
will
say
show
moo
is
and that
from
she
her
was trying
sharing
to
her
ask to
screen when she
bag
found
her
your
husband for
address.
penis.
The reason why I had it
All right,
I said
listen.
is the
We
day
already
that
know.
you
All right,
said
I
you don't
did it.
have
All
to
right, you know
worry
what?
about
You know
you don't.
what? On,
Hold on,
for
CC,
you.
because you
No,
said
for
it's
you.
the
For
day that
you.
you.
I'ma say I did it. Okay, cool. I did it. All right, no, shush. Mute her for 1 second, because this
For
is how I'm
what?
about to end this whole conversation. Just mute her for 1 second. All right, I did it. I did everything. Cool. Now, I want you to answer because you're not answering nothing. You keep saying the same thing. Okay, blame it all on the Morsi. Did you or did you not talk about this girl in the group chat more than you talked about anything else? You said this girl was a belligerent drunk. She's always on live drinking. You said she was asking and begging for her husband penis on live.
I did not
Did
say
you?
that, CC. Come on, let's
You
be for
didn't.
real.
You
She got.
didn't say that.
We was all
Caramel.
watching the live when she was talking about she
Caramel.
was want to eat her
Oh
husband's
my.
dick. We all saw that.
Oh my God.
I don't know
Did she
why
not
y'all
say
be
that?
so
I'm sorry, Carmen. Did you not say that?
Caramel.
She never said
Hold
that on
on, hold on,
live.
hold on, hold
No, it
on,
was on the
hold on,
live
hold
when y'all.
on.
No, I'm gonna be honest. No, for real.
Wait
It
a
was
minute.
the
Hold on a
live.
second. Hold on a second. What live did I say I was gonna do? What?
Hey, Karma, it was the
Now,
live when
didn't
y'all
I
was
showed
drinking
you
after
those
the.
messages
It
when
was the
she said
live.
she was belligerent drunk
It
and you
was
was
the.
begging your
It was
husband
the
for penis?
live
It's your message. I never
because
even
and
said
then you
it.
because she said it. She said this is for you. You said I'm a
Wait, did
belligerent
I
drunk,
say it or
but it was
did
the
you
same.
say it?
Hold on, CC. It was the same live where you were saying that you wanted to do fellatio on your husband.
She never said that on live though,
She
When did
y'all. I
I
don't
did.
know what
It
ever
was
live
when
say?
y'all was
it
watching,
was
but she
when
never
y'all was
said that.
out on January the 15th after the court date. She
She
did
never
say it
said that
on
on
live.
live.
I said I wanted to give my husband fellatio. I
You didn't
don't
say
even talk.
fellatio, but I'm not trying to get dropped.
No, but okay. Tell me a
You
little bit of
did,
because
Karma.
what did I say?
Oh
You
my
were saying that you
God.
wanted to eat that. You were saying you want to take it all in your
But that's
mouth.
her husband though, if she
That's fine, and
did.
ain't
Right.
nothing wrong
So,
with
but you
that.
only you knew that and reported it. I didn't know that. I was not watching that live. What the
Okay.
fuck?
It's the
Let
CC,
me
same
you
just
y'all
say.
dragging
never
it.
Hold on. Let
dated.
me just say this.
Long story short,
Well, let me just say this. I don't
hold on, Karma.
remember
Long
saying
story
that.
short. Long story short.
Why did you
None of
report
us
that? That's
made
her
none of
husband. Are
us.
you slow? That's how
That's
you know I
fine.
wouldn't
That
say
is
that
fine.
because she
Casey,
can keep
that is
her
fine.
husband
That
penis
is
up. Why
fine.
would I
Just
say
like you called
that?
her husband ugly. You said some shit. You
I
said shit too,
listen.
CC.
This is
So
what you
don't
don't.
stop
This
trying.
is what you
Oh
fail to
my
realize. I don't
god.
duck nothing. I told Caramel.
That's
Not
fine,
only did I
Cece.
show
But
her
what you
messages,
don't, but what
I'm
you
literally
also
showing
don't do
messages
is
with me in
you
it.
try to
And
say,
I
yeah, I
told
said, yeah, I said, but
Caramel
you don't
that I
make it
was
seem
talking
like
shit
you are
about her.
doing the
So what the
most
fuck?
shit. Just like
You
whatever
But
said
this
I
is
what?
not.
just
Listen,
like whatever
listen.
winter girl, just like whatever winter girl y'all had helping y'all, she called up to her
Because they
school and said,
threatened to you. I didn't call no school though. I never
you
called.
said you did.
If I
CC, I
call,
got the
wait, I
screenshots of
can
that
say
too.
no. Hold
Nobody knew
on,
you did
listen to
that.
me because I can say what the fuck I did. I don't need nobody telling nobody anything that I did. Why? Y'all have to understand though. This is what I don't like about y'all. Stop trying to make it seem like motherfuckers just woke
Don't
up and
care.
wait. Stop trying to make it seem like motherfuckers just woke up and was weird or did some weird shit. Y'all, why the fuck? What did that girl Winter get up there and say on the behalf of you? It wasn't nobody. Why would
You
and
called that
hold
girl.
on,
You did a
wait.
lot
I'm
of the
talking
shit,
and you're
and then
not
we
talk.
got it
Wait, but
afterwards.
hold on, Winter. Listen, this is how I know you just out here
You
spilling
did a lot of
information just to
shit,
spill
and
it.
then we got.
I'm talking. I
I'm done
promise you,
talking to you,
I
CC.
will let
Karma,
you
none of us
talk. It's
made the
not.
Well,
page.
let me
We
ask this
retired.
question.
None of
Well, let
us
me
made
ask
the
this
page.
question
We
to
Let me
both of
retired
y'all.
it.
Hold on. Let
I
me ask
just
this
want
question to
to
both of y'all.
talk.
Let me ask this question to both of y'all. So, Brown Sugar, if Amorsi was doing all that stuff that you felt was wrong, why y'all didn't cut her off?
Yeah, we had to
No,
figure
no,
out
no, no,
who it
no,
was.
no, 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 no. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. The moment that she sent y'all the inbox, I'm sorry, when she texted y'all with all my information, it was her. You especially because I'm gonna be honest with you, everybody seems to hold you to a higher standard. You know, like you know your legal shit. Okay, cool. Why you didn't separate and say, you know what? This is my stop. This is where I get off. Because even after she sent that information, y'all were still in the chat messages
But
writing stuff back.
But I
none of
never
that came
sent
to the
no
internet.
No, no, no,
information.
no. No, no, no. Hold on.
None
Y'all
of
Okay, I'm
that
gotta
talking
came
tell
about.
the
to the
story
internet.
when y'all
And
say it
even then,
right.
Carmel, that was after you said you don't have to worry about it. You have to worry about my followers. And even on that text message thread, I said, okay, I like paperwork too. I was preparing a cease and desist because I said I didn't like none of that stuff that was going on. The
Oh
Leah
my
Wilkins
God,
page,
now you was.
the Leah Wilkins page,
Oh
I
my
can screenshot the
God.
date that I
You know
made
what?
that cease
I
and
don't want
desist
to
that's
hear
in
this
my
shit for
phone.
real.
Then
Cause
don't hear it.
this shit don't sum, this shit don't, it's
Hear
not
it.
summing up. Listen,
The
girl,
date
you
that
was
you went on
being
live,
messy. See,
the
I don't
date
like
that you
you're
went on
scary.
live
You're
saying
scary and that's
no,
okay.
no,
And I
no, no.
understand. You think that
No,
you
I
lying
show
is going to help you and
no.
it's not. It's
No,
not.
what
It's
you
not
don't
going to
like
help
is
you.
I keep
You
up to
already
date.
been messy, so shut up. Stop trying to
Just
cop
like
a
you
plea.
said,
You
you
did
only
what the
got the
fuck you did. Shut
information
up.
after they showed Gabby's picture. They showed Gabby's picture on the 15th. You got the information on the 11th. I prepared a cease and desist
Gabby
on the
picture, what
13th
the fuck
because
are you even talking
in that
about?
text message, it already says, I don't like this. Lord, they're gonna think it was me. Does it not say that? And then what you do? Put it on me. You said that
Okay,
I
What
made
so
are
some kind
you
of golden
so
shower
talking
so
cap.
Brown
I
about,
sugar.
said
bro?
in that message,
Okay,
I
so
don't like
Brown.
this because somebody's gonna say that it's me and
Okay,
it's not
y'all,
Okay, so Brown
please
Beauty, let me
believe
ask you
her.
this. Brown Beauty, let me ask you this.
Believe her.
So
Believe
why
the
is it
bitch.
that so
Thank
why is it
you.
that Gabby is always calling your name, saying that you get all the information?
I do from the North Carolina Public Records when it comes to the court
No,
case.
hold on. My wedding invitation is not
You
like
sent
That didn't
it.
come from me. That
Exactly.
wedding invitation did not come from me.
Did, boo. It got
That
your...
wedding invitation did not come from me.
Who it came
okay.
from? It's
It didn't
in
come
the
from me.
It's in the
It
messages.
did
You
not
sent
come from me.
it.
What you
So she hold
screenshot
on.
was
So
a
what you hold on?
response.
So
What you
you're saying that she
screenshotted was a
switched her
response
name
I
in the
switched the name.
because somebody had Carmel's husband's name wrong, and you kept wanting to dox other people that was not them. I said that's not them.
I
I
kept
don't think that's them. I
sugar,
don't think Carmel's
sugar,
Felicia
real,
Williams.
real
I
shit.
don't think that's
Like on
Carmel's
some.
husband's name. That's not
Oh,
Carmel's husband's name. That's not his
oh,
information.
oh my
I
God!
have
Okay,
the
Listen, y'all.
screenshots.
but brown
He is
sugar.
so
If when she was
scary.
doing
I
that,
don't
hold
like
on,
it.
brown sugar. But when she was doing that, why didn't you say, hold on, I'm not gonna. That's don't worry about it being somebody wrong name. Why you didn't say we're not doing that, and I don't rock like that,
I
and I gotta
did,
separate
and here's the
myself.
thing:
You said
if
that.
you heard lives when she get up there, and I'm like,
You
no,
said that.
she says she always says Sugar always been like, yeah, no, we not
Girl,
doing that,
shut your
y'all. We
fucking
not
ass
doing that,
up.
y'all.
Please, can
If
y'all mute her
anybody's
on
ever
some real
listened to
shit? Because
Gabby's
I'm getting
panel,
pissed off
she
and I'm going
knows
to
that
leave. Because
everybody get up there and
I
say,
don't
I'm the
really,
one to
it's
be like, yeah, we're
boring.
not doing that.
Like, I don't
We
like
not
the boring
doing
shit.
that.
Now you and Gabby, shut the fuck up
No,
with Gabby. Because
but
Gabby was the
everybody knows.
ringleader.
Even
Shut
Cece said,
up.
y'all know Sugar gets
So
up and
let
be
me
like, yeah,
ask you a
no, we not. And
question.
Sugar be saving y'all
Let
because
me
I'm the
ask
one
you
to
a
be like,
question.
Gabby,
hell
Gabby to
no,
the
we not
front.
doing
No,
that. We
you
not
know what
going low.
I don't
We
like
don't go
about
low
people
like
like
that.
her. Like, she
I
is
keep
so
saying that.
Hold
No, we
on,
scary.
don't
hold
go
on, no, no,
low
no,
like
brown
that.
Scary.
brown sugar. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you
She is
something.
so scary.
Let me tell you something,
No, it
brown.
ain't
Brown,
about being
no,
scary,
brown
Cece.
No,
I'm a
she's
beauty,
grown
very
ass
scary.
woman.
brown
And what I
beauty,
did
Let her
not
brown
like,
talk.
beauty.
Let
what
Hold
her
on
I
a
finish
did
her
second.
not
Let me
like
talk
is
thought.
for one
people trying
second.
to say what I did not
Let me
like is
say
people saying
something
that
for
I
one
use
second,
my
brown beauty.
hold on,
Let me tell you
Carmen.
something.
What I
Let
did
her
Let
not
me say
like
talk.
is
something
Let
for
people
Carmel
one
keep
talk.
saying
second.
that I use my job, which has nothing to do with any of this,
Your
to look up y'all's
friend said
information.
that. Your friend, hold on.
And I kept
Listen to
saying
me.
these are North Carolina
Listen
public
to
court
me. Listen
records.
to me. Listen to me. And if I never tell you nothing before, I'm telling you right now. Y'all are listen to me. You keep
Y'all
saying
do your
y'all.
paperwork, do what y'all gotta do.
Hold on, no,
I
no,
ain't got
that's
the
not it.
patience.
That's
I
all
ain't
Hold
she
been,
on.
worried
man.
about.
Hold
She
on.
just
Listen
don't
to what
want
I'm
y'all to.
telling you.
Do
Listen to
your
what I'm telling
paperwork.
you. Y'all keep saying that like that's not the
Do
problem
your
or the issue.
paperwork.
Y'all, you keep somebody speaking for Gabby. Gabby is the one.
I'm
Okay,
speaking for
Gabby is the
myself.
one. No, you said we don't do that, and I'm telling you, Gabby
When
sat
they want to
right
go
on her page.
low, when they want to go to hell and
Make
post
me
people
big,
Carmel talk so
court
we
Summer.
records,
can
I said, hell
understand.
no, we not doing
Summer.
that.
Summer, make me
Yes.
big for 1 second so I can show you this screenshot. Hold on, let me show you this, cause this was not. This was something that Gabby put up, not nobody else. Let me see. How the hell do I do this?
Because Dotson is bringing it to the internet. We didn't do that
Hold
at
on, let me
all.
see.
Exactly. So why the fuck are you blaming me if it was never brought to the
No,
internet?
no, no, no. Doxing is not just bringing it to
No,
the
but I'm just
internet.
saying though.
Sharing people's
I'm
personal
no, I'm
information is
answering her.
doxing.
No, I'm talking to her because
No, I'm
she
talking to
said that.
Brown Beauty.
Yeah, because why did you? I'm confused.
No, anytime you share someone's looking up someone's information is
And
not
sending it,
doxing.
so you doxed her
Sharing
when you
it and
put it in
sending
the
it to
fucking group
somebody else,
chat.
that's doxing. But hold on one
Exactly,
second.
that's what you did. You filmed the article and you filmed it and you sent it.
I
Listen,
found it like it wasn't
here's my
sent to
art. Can
all of
art?
us.
Listen,
I
you
found it.
saying yeah, because you were the one who
You can
filmed this
Google
in
anything.
the
I found it.
article. Oh my god, it's really not that serious
You want to
for
make it
you
more
to lie.
complicated than
I'm
any.
not making it complicated, bitch. I'm telling you what's in the messages. What are you talking about?
Siani, don't do that.
No, I'm going to do
Siani,
it because
don't
what
do
are you
that.
talking
Okay,
about?
Don't
Girl,
do
okay,
you
that.
keep
Carmel.
I
trying to
don't know
point
how
the
to do
Because
my
finger
you
and
done
stop
started
background.
a
doing
lot of
that.
fires.
No, I didn't start shit because I
Click
go
your
anywhere
box,
and I clear the fucking
Caramel, and
Oh,
source.
I
What
then
see
are
I
you
got
Just
it
talking
because
though.
you
about?
got
I
out
I
and
don't
don't know how to
said
start
do it.
stuff
fire.
first,
Wait,
that makes no.
let me
You
make
think
this shit very
your
clear
whole
for
plan
somebody
was
like you. I
you
didn't
got it
start
out
no
first
fire,
so
hoe,
they could be
because
on
at the
your
end of the
side.
day, the reason why this shit is going on, because we was rocking for motherfucking Gabby, hoe. I didn't have no problem with Caramel. Me and Caramel ain't never had no motherfucking issue at all, or any of them. I never had a problem with
so who
any of
was
them.
looking up my information?
That was Tam because she went on Tile Chronicles to text to find your information in Tile Chronicles and she sent it to
Oh,
Gabby
to
and
some
Gabby
bitches
shared it.
that don't like me already.
That's what Tam did. She told everybody about you. You specifically can't nobody show you no messages where I talked about or showing
It's a
anything with
message
you.
right here.
What are
Hold
you
on, let me see
talking
if y'all can
about? It's
see
not
it.
that serious. Y'all found you came in there and split their names out. Yvette Chanel put Regina this, Regina that. That's y'all talking more
You
about it
said who
every
was
day. If I'm making it up, where is show the messages? You keep showing the stuff that I said. I said no. Show the messages where y'all was talking about them. Y'all didn't skip or miss a live. It's no point of lying. lying, girl. It's not that serious.
Hold
Like,
on.
you lying about it. It's like, grow up. You too
But
old for
what is the
that.
but let me ask you something. What is the purpose for all of this? What's the
At
purpose?
the
Like
end of the
what's the outcome from
What
it?
is the purpose? What you
And
getting
T
You
paid
Woods,
know
or
you
what's the
what?
and T
purpose?
Woods, you
You
talking
want
because
to
we
know?
was trying to save you too.
I'm sorry.
Wait, what happened?
The purpose is because they want it to be like y'all. That's the point.
I didn't want to be like
Nobody
nobody.
wants to
I
be like
agree.
nobody.
No, I didn't want to be like nobody, girl.
So much. Like, what is the purpose? Are you
Listen,
getting paid for
let's
this?
just hold on. Let's just put it out on the air. A lot of things that Gabby was also reporting, and Sugar, you were there, but of course, I guess you want to rock with somebody that ain't even saving you or whatever you trying to look
Nobody
for.
has
But
to save
Gabby
me.
came and said that on multiple occasions that they were going to get our information. That's why we were
Lying.
looking. That's what Gabby told us.
Lying.
Why
Who was
else
going to
will
get
we?
y'all
Let me
information?
ask you. Wait. Let me
That
ask
was
you a
after
question.
Carmen
Oh
said,
no,
you don't
hold
have to
on. Let
worry
me
about
ask a
me. You don't have
question.
to
Let
worry
me
about
ask you a
Feather.
question,
What you do
Sugar,
have to
because
worry
it's
about
not.
is our
Listen.
followers. That's what you're
I
referring
said
to.
we do not control our
That's
supporters.
what I'm
I said,
saying.
but I
And
know, but
didn't
what I'm
they
saying
come
is,
on the live
but
and
that's
they
not
said
me saying that
our
I'm
real
gonna dox
name
y'all.
and
That's
we
not what
all
I
got
said.
off live that day? It's like it's the proof is in the pudding. Nobody just woke up and said, "Hey, I'm going to go find Caramel or anybody." Because when I say everybody, I never
You're the
said
one
or
that
I never
did
searched. Hold
though.
on, I never searched up. I'm not talking about what you're talking about. You keep trying to say what
That's a lot of salt.
So you didn't pay
and it's
$100 to get all the
getting boring and it's
information?
getting boring because I
You
never
gotta
looked
But
for
you
my
was
mute.
gonna have
information
somebody
up
get
but
all
caramel though. So what are you talking about? You still saying shit that was already said. Stop it. You're not going to win your case by trying to say a more C. It's
what
not
I
going to
did
work like
stop
that.
was what
All
I
right,
did
hold
stop was you tried
on.
to say
Oh
that
my god,
Karma was a
I'm a
correctional
really let her
officer
talk and I'm gonna
that
wait until
bleached.
she
What I did stop
I'm a
was you trying to say Karma
I
was a
can't
Brown
do
I'm a
it.
let
sugar,
correctional
let
her
me
officer
say
finish
this.
because
Hold
I'm
on, brown
stop.
before bleaching
sugar.
somebody's
Brown
before
I'm a
bleaching
sugar.
stop.
somebody's cuffs.
Go ahead.
Go ahead,
You
little
are
mama.
here. You as a you working as a legal analyst or
This has
whatever, you're
nothing to do
held
with
to a
my
higher standard.
job.
No, yes it do. Yes it do. Yes it do.
I
Because it's
don't
your
use my
character.
job.
This
I
is character,
cannot use.
love.
I
That's
do
what
not use
Gabby
my
said
job
though,
for any of this,
love.
and
Gabby
y'all know
But
said
I'm
you
telling
this.
you,
think I won't
Gabby
ride for
said you
sugar. It's
do.
easy. What are you talking about?
This
It's
what I'm
saying right
telling
here.
you. She said, look right here. This is a threat. Dear obnoxious bully Caramel, if you think I won't ride for Sugar and
That
Cece,
has nothing
you
to
are
do with
sadly
getting y'all's
mistaken. But hold
information.
on. But hold on
We're
what I'm
getting our
telling you. But this
information.
is a threat. But hold on. This is a threat, love. What I'm telling you is that there was all type of signs that Gabby, even if it was Gabby, if you want to say it was Gabby, I'm just telling you, Brown Sugar, because again, Gabby did not call Morrissey's name. Gabby did not call Betty's name. She called your name. She said, my legal analyst, my girl. You wasn't on the panel. To be fair to you, you were
I'm
not
not. First of
there.
all, I'm not about
But
to lose my job over anything because my job has nothing to do with this. I'm
I'm
sorry.
just
That's
telling.
fine.
Hold on, but no. You can definitely get in trouble for doing illegal things, and
I'm not doing illegal
you
things with
have a
my
bar on the
job.
bar.
Even Cece
Okay,
knows
so
my
okay,
job. I
it
cannot.
doesn't.
Cece, yes or no? Even though you don't like me, I don't give a damn. Yeah, I cannot use my job for any of this. Correct?
Okay, what I'm saying to you is
You
that
know what? I
with
ain't
this,
got it.
but
Y'all
that's
got it.
not even important. What I'm saying to you is that
This is some
I'm just letting
online
you know that
internet
this is what
stuff
was
that went too.
said.
End of the day, this is some online
Went too
internet stuff that
far?
went too
No, it's
fucking far.
illegal. It's illegal what's
This some
going on
online
though.
internet stuff that went too far.
No problem.
Yes, I saw your address and I put it
You
in my
can
cease
move
and
me to the
desist.
small box,
And
boo.
this is a lot,
Brown
and this
Yeah,
about the
I got
person
your
lose your job.
yes,
Brown
I seen
Beauty.
your address and I said thank you and I put it in my cease and desist that was drafted on January the 13th.
Brown
Okay.
Beauty. As
Oh,
someone,
I don't care about that because hold on. First of all,
I'm just
I
telling you
don't
what I
care about you
did.
saying hold on, but I don't care anything about you sending me a cease and desist because y'all can't even pull up a week's worth of footage of me talk about y'all. But can y'all say the same? I don't care about no cease and desist because I don't talk about y'all anyways. Thank you.
But
just
you
as a
did say
caveat,
that but people were saying that I was using my job to look up y'all information.
listen.
No, I
I
do
said
not.
your friend said that. I said your friend accused you of doing that. You sending me a cease and desist only tells me not to speak on you. I don't talk about y'all ass. I don't. Y'all talk about us every single day. And at a
And when
very
you
minimum, hold on. Y'all talk about
so
us
you
on
didn't
the
write a
inbox.
letter to a legal analyst that you claimed that you
Hold
sent to
on.
me
Hold
that
on.
I
That
never
right
got.
there. But hold on.
You said I sent it to her
Even if you
inbox.
send, but what I'm saying,
Because
hold on.
Karma, what you like to do is
Hold
you
on.
like to be an online bully.
No,
And when you
ma'am.
get a letter
No,
from a
ma'am.
legal analyst,
Hold
and then
on.
said you
Let
sent
me
it to
explain
me,
something
Now
to you.
you
see,
never
now
sent
you're
me
talking.
anything in my
Let me
inbox.
let me
You
explain
never
something
sent
to you. No, no,
anything
no.
in my
She
Hold on.
give
inbox.
y'all
Hold on.
time to talk. Let Carmel
Let
talk.
me say
He
this. Let me say
talks a
this.
lot, but when
Hold on.
somebody else
But
says
hold
something that y'all
on.
don't like, everybody gotta get
No,
ganged
I
up
don't. Hold
on.
on.
You are over talking over her, so we cannot hear.
Hold on. Let me say this, and I'm gonna be quiet so you can talk, Brown Beauty. Number one, me sending a letter to a legal analyst. If you want to file a cease and desist for that, I don't care. Okay, that was me really
Good.
just letting you know that stop what you're doing. Okay? That's first of all. Second of all, when I made that little notepad thing that I broke up into 8 things, originally I was going to send it to you. I just didn't edit
You
it back
told the
off of.
people that you sent it to me.
Hold on. I wrote it on the thing at the bottom, so I included a copy on the notepad,
Never got
on the
it.
note thing. So what I'm telling you is that I know that I never sent it. I changed my mind. And so I posted it there. What I'm telling you is that sending me a cease and desist is fine with me because I don't need to talk about you.
And
I
I
don't
drafted
care
it
to
up
talk
because I
about you.
said, Lord, they
What
gonna
I'm
think all
telling
of this
you,
shit was me, and it wasn't.
but who are you blaming for that? Who's to blame for that? Not me. You need to look to your friend.
You know what? Let me say this, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna be done with it. All of this is a bunch of internet stuff, and all of us is too grown for this bullshit. I'm sick of it. I'm done with it. What I'm not gonna let none of this do is affect my mental health, and y'all shouldn't fucking either. All this came from all of us minding Brene's business. At the end of the day, I'm sick of it. I'm done with it.
Can I
You
say
didn't
something
think
real
about
quick?
that
No,
when
because
you were
y'all not
looking
finna
up
sit here and gang up
No,
on
information.
me
no,
because
I'm not.
this
I'm
is
Exactly.
what
not trying to
always
gang up
happens.
on.
Y'all be the fastest people
Exactly.
to
I'm
gang up
not.
on
I'm
somebody
not.
that has a
Stop.
different
Guys,
understanding than
hold
y'all.
on, y'all.
Y'all got it.
Hold on.
Y'all got it. God bless your heart and all your parts. I'm done with it.
Thanks
Please.
for
I'm
coming
not
up,
Y'all
Please,
gang.
Deja.
get
because
sick of
because
it.
listen,
Simply, go ahead,
hold on.
Simply.
She dropped down. Let me say this. Let me say this.
Yeah, she left.
This is what she does. Okay, let me tell you something. I don't care what you say. I'm gonna tell you the same thing I just told you earlier. You can call me whatever you want to call me. Everybody who calls me a bully, y'all get up on y'all platforms and do the same thing that y'all accuse us of doing. Whether it's
Right.
talking about me, whether it's talking about Akira, whatever it is, y'all do the same thing. The only reason why y'all don't like me is because when I say some shit, my shit lands. That's why you don't like me.
So
Because guess what? Guess what? When it comes to me, and I've said this before, me and Amorsi are alike in some ways. I've told some of the girls this. One reason why Amorsi got a reckless ass mouth. She do. A reckless ass mouth. But I could have the same kind of mouth too. And one thing I'm gonna always respect is a bitch saying what they said. Amorsi has never said, I didn't say this, I didn't say that, I didn't say this, I didn't say that. She said, I said it. She said it, I said it. And that's why I respect her. That's why I respect her. But Brown Beauty, you are the type of person, you talk about me, you claim that you're a nice person. Oh no, I just, but you always on the panels with bitches that's talking shit. If it's everybody else talking and you not a part of it, why are you on the panel engaging? Because guess
Right.
what? I saw the screen, I saw the messages. You were looking up my information.
She not gonna
Period.
tell
Point
y'all,
blank.
but she not gonna tell y'all that I told her inside of the group chat. She not gonna say that I told her that, listen, this shit might not be for you. Because see, this shit is messy and you don't know what this shit can come with. So if you're worried about your job, because that's what she said a lot in the group chat, I'm not even going to cap. She always been posing as scary. I got up on that phone call group chat and said, this not for you, this is because this is mess. If you so-called quote unquote, you dish out the mess, you throw rocks and hide your hands, cool and all, but you don't want to stand on it, so you should back out of it. She's still up here every day. And then my only thing is though, when y'all saying the storyline of how things went, you have to say exactly how it went. Don't just say Amor C found my information, because then that makes it sound as if I was asleep one day and woke up and found you. No, that's not how that went. If I took part in it, cool, whatever, oh well. But don't say that I woke up and just was looking for somebody. No, you,
Let's get my
sugar,
booty.
you sent a CNN article
Blow
on
mute.
January
Blow mute.
11th and put that girl information inside of that group chat. And then Yvette Chanel came underneath and dropped everybody's name. She said Black Goddess. She said this, she said that, and she said that underneath. I responded with a bunch of laughing emojis and said, oh my God, is that caramel name? She
Blow
said,
mute your
yes.
mic.
Hold on. She said yes after that. And then you also have to take account when we got on live that day, because in the messages underneath, Gabby said this shit is about to get messy. Somebody got on our live from a Vanessa Brown page and started saying our personal information on there. They started calling out me and Sugar real name. So I thought that that came from y'all because they were from y'all people, and Gabby always used to tell us about what you said. Take it or believe it. It's the truth. If I constantly hear I'm different, I'm not the same as y'all. So I take things different. Everybody take things in their own way. If I never came up here and told y'all my name was Siani, and then the people that I am having a situation with and I'm spiraling out with somebody every day and they're saying things about me, calling me all types of permanent sinus infections, all that shit, that's not true. That's defamation because I don't have a permanent sinus infection. That's what was said. So it's constant shit that's being said about me. I'm saying things back. Somebody come on here and start saying my name. They start dropping my information on the panel that I'm on. I took that how I took that. I'm from Philly. That's what I do. If anybody come at me, that's just how I rock. I can't speak on how nobody else rock. So I said, you know what? Oh, let me go do my investigation then. And that's why I showed everything from there. That's not a lie. That's a fact. I didn't turn on anybody. Y'all, why we're here is because Gabby is trying to say that I am on fake pages and I am not. She tried to say the Mo House of Gossip is my page. She tried to say I doxed her because Caramel and them found out who she was. But if the bitch was just quiet, she would have found out quickly. That's why Caramel laughed at her that day and said it wasn't even a more C. So the whole time you try to throw me under the bus and make it seem like I'm just this person, bitch, all this is going on because of you. You started this with these people. I didn't start this with nobody. I'm rocking behind you because you're somebody that I'm rocking with. So that's just the bottom line of it. It's all because of you, Gabby. That's where it stemmed from. I'm not taking nothing back about nothing that I did because I did it. Who does that? That's not G shit. That's unreal B stuff. So the point of what I'm saying is the only reason why I went to tell Caramel what happened is because when me and Gabby had our falling out, had she never came to the internet and said nothing, nobody would have never known. She was hype as shit to get on her panel the next day after I left out the group chat. Let's also make this clear. Y'all hoes was pussy. Y'all couldn't say it with y'all chest. Y'all didn't kick me out of nowhere, ho. Let's get it correct because I have the messages. I left. I said, listen, that's some fucked up shit what y'all bitches doing. I know y'all talking about me behind the back and y'all not gonna say it to my face, so I'ma leave. And that's what the fuck I did. And then the next day, somebody sent me a live with y'all saying that, oh, Amor C is not no longer with us. And that she is the reason why all this shit is going on. People watching y'all every motherfucking day. It's a mutual thing that's going on. Meaning that you get up, guys to Gabby, you get up on that panel every day and talk about them girls in the group chat. You're talking about all these people constantly. You're watching Tatted live. Y'all calling her Miss Netta. That shit is there. I never called Tatted Miss Netta.
I bet
Y'all
y'all
calling
can
her
take
Miss
her
Netta.
nigga.
And Sugar imitates your voice every chance she get. This is the shit they're doing on the live every single day, but they want to point fingers on me. Don't do that. So then I got on my live and said, you know what? I ain't never, ever in my life been no punk. So since you want to tell a false story, here's the mother effing truth. And that's what I did. And this is why this is going on. It was never because I was not cool with them no more. And then I came over here and tried to be cool with y'all. Caramel can tell you I ain't never cop no pleas. I ain't never go on her DMs trying to get on my knees and say, hey, I'm sorry. Never apologized yet. Because I felt like something was being done to me. So I did it back and I'm not
No, you
taking that
actually
back.
did apologize, Morsi. Let's be
But no,
clear. You did
I didn't
apologize.
apologize. Wait, I didn't apologize though for none of this the shit that was going on. What I apologized for was the kid part because I did say fuck them kids because when I got on your live, people were in the comments saying fuck my baby. That's what I apologized for, and I still have the clip. I didn't
But didn't
apologize for
Tinker
nothing.
tell you that Tinker said that nobody was in my comment saying that?
Yeah, but no, they actually said the clip. Gabby had the clip. They was saying that in your live. A bunch of people were spamming. They like, fuck her, baby, fuck this, fuck that.
So why are you talking about my kids? Because somebody else talking about your kids?
I just said I don't give a fuck about your kids. Not really talking about. I don't like the word talk about people kids because I don't talk about people kids. I just said I don't give a fuck about her kids because it's just like.
But I didn't even
also
care about that.
Wait, and let me also explain why I said it. I also heard you get on a live and say. They're talking about my kids. They're talking about my kids. And when you were saying that, here go Gabby. She's saying that she's a liar. She's saying that we're talking about her kids. And that's when I made that comment and said, I don't have to talk about nobody's kids. I don't even know how many kids she got. So I can't possibly be talking about your kids. Can't nobody. I'll give anybody money right now if they can show me where I actually said something specifically about your kids. I don't talk about kids. Me saying I don't give a fuck about kids. Y'all don't give a fuck about my kids. It's a fair game. I'm not taking that back. I don't give a fuck about nobody kids who don't care about mine. It's simple. That's just me. But I mean, like I said, this is just me saying that this is what's going on, and I'm not running from anything. But the thing with them is they're trying to dish out things and hide their hands, and it's corny. And I don't like that. You keep showing messages that I show. Stop doing that. Say what's going on, tell the story truthfully, and keep it at that. Don't try to
Can
add
I
things to keep this on. Don't do that. It's corny.
can I say, because I
Okay, it's simply.
understand
Hold on, BG.
we
I know
were
you came
all
up. BG, I know you came up
hmm?
and you wanted to, but simply been trying to make a statement for
Okay.
like the
Oh
longest. So
no,
can she
look.
speak?
Look,
You good?
I'm fine. The only thing I was gonna say was to black brown sugar. At the end of the day, with somebody who has a job in any type of legal field, financial field, or whatever the case may be, if you put something out, I don't care if you own a live with somebody or whatever, you have to watch what you say when you're working in some type of corporate areas. Y'all can look at BG when she gets on here and how she conducts herself. I like to have fun, but at the end of the day, I know that some things that I say could impact me in my role at my job. So she can't come on here and say, oh, this is an excuse of, well, I don't want it. This has nothing to do with my job. Everything you say on the internet has something to do with where you're employed at. So you can cut the BS and cut the bullshit. When you went up there and said you were a
Thinking
legal
about your
analyst,
job then. Now you want to think about your job. Nah, don't go like that.
it's just a thing. When you come up here and you say you're a legal analyst and you got people on there and saying, implying that you're giving them material. I don't care if it's not true or it's true. At the end of the day, that can be inferred. So your employer is going to detach from you because they don't want that public image. Caramel, if I was you, I would push it to her employer and let them know this is where she's getting the information from. They'll do a full
Yeah,
investigation and then they'll pull whatever type of licensing or whatever type of anything that she has.
I
I don't care
agree.
if it's not true or it's true. The implications of it, it should never happen. And you don't know if she's not really using those resources to pull up your information and apply it to them.
Let me say this real quick. K Brands, you're in the comments. You're steady commenting. You doxed the Kira on your page. You're in trouble. I would hush. Go deal with the roaches that you said you have in your car. Okay? You doxed the Kira, love.
Wait a minute,
Mind your
Roaches.
business.
But
Mind your business.
that was just for you and BG. I would find if y'all know where her employer is, or y'all know what implications that she has with a certain employer, I would reach out to them. I don't care if y'all don't think it's true or it's true. I hate to see a black woman lose their job, but when it comes to people and their kids, their places that they stay, they need to stop doing this. So I
You
would
don't
reach out
do
to
Yep.
their
it.
employers and let them know what they're doing and let them do an investigation, and they'll get
Yep.
back with y'all.
They
And
was
that'll be
being
And
how
I'm gonna
very
y'all will
say
go.
let me say
But
this.
that's
Go
all I
I'm
ahead,
want to
this
say.
BG.
person.
Bye.
I'm gonna say this. I'm not coming for anybody's job, anybody's license. You know, I understand people do stuff. I always believe in giving people the benefit of the doubt, give them that room and space to be able to grow and show grace. You know, show grace. Um, before Brown Beauty got out, she said this situation was about Renee and it got so far fetched out. And this is the thing that I think a lot of people do not understand. Brene came and I understand a lot of people have not been here from the beginning. From a person who supported and watched Brene's content, y'all have to understand Brene invited us into her world, into her life for us to watch her, to give her feedback on her videos, to engage with her on her videos, right? So the moment that this lawsuit hit and we're covering the lawsuit, we stick within the scopes of that. You understand what I'm saying? We stick within the scopes of talking about the lawsuit, about the case, the documents and stuff like that. You don't see us getting on the panels. You don't see me getting on the panel talking about Gabby. You've not seen me get on no panel talking about Cece. You have not seen me getting on the panel. I had to refrain from addressing people who always got something to say about me because at the end of the day, what have I said to you? Understand me and me saying something to Brene is because Brene came to my platform to say something to me. People need to understand that. Renee came to my platform. Even though I was a follower of her, she cannot pull up not one message where I was in her inbox or even in her comments of her videos that I've said anything to her. When I responded back to Brene, I was responding back to Brene from my page. This is the thing, and I don't understand how it broke off into what the internet gave us, boots on the ground name, how it came to all of this. I don't understand it either.
Like you can feel a way. You can not be Team Akira, not be Team Brene, and stay in the middle. But all the other stuff, like she was saying, being doubts, coming for people jobs, playing with people license, playing with people livelihood. You know what I'm saying? That's too much. That's far fetched. Even inside of that, there's a respect that we hold to our, and there's accountability we hold to ourselves. Even when we're posting video, posting documents and stuff, we blot out Brene's information. We blot out her information. And also, too, when people have come in our lives, putting spamming Brene's address inside of our chat, when they've done that in the past, I don't care if you was following us from day one, you got blocked. Because we not doing that. Yes, we know that anybody can go to the internet and look it up. Cool. A lot of people know, but we hold ourselves to a standard that when we post the documents, we try not to. I posted a document clearly. I tried to black it out. People kept saying, "Well, BG, we still see the address." You know, BG did took the whole thing down. There are morals. There are certain morals that I know I have. And as a woman, there are certain things I don't go in on about stuff. We've heard Ninja say stuff that he shouldn't have said, and we've addressed him and confronted him about those things and have him to understand, listen, brother, as a female, it's certain things you don't touch on. Stay away from this. There we have standards and morals. There are certain things that we're not going to do. That's what people need to understand. We're talking about this case on Brene. It's cool. It's cool. But we ain't talking about you. We're not talking about you. So why is you talking about us? That's the difference. People create, that's just like, it's like people want to be seen. My name get hashtag in almost every video that people do. Why is that? Why is that? I ain't got no public lawsuit. And that's the difference that people don't understand. Yeah, we talking about Brene. I tell you, I talk about Brene, Akira, Devin, and Tim. Unfortunately, Brene is the main character of the story.
Or hear words with the long E vowel.
You understand? The main character of the story. So we're pulling down for me, I'm pulling down the documents and discussing it. I don't care if I'm discussing it 50 times a day. I'm not on your platform bothering you. I'm not in your comments bothering you. I'm not under your page. And you know what I do? I block you. When I block you, it's a problem. How you get mad over somebody blocking you? When Brene blocked me, I didn't fall out and say, oh, Brene blocked me. I just blocked the back. How you mad over somebody blocking you? That's crazy. We blocking because we don't want to see it. Just like she said, she blocking because she don't want to see it. But it's a different thing when you going to somebody. Then you can't stop because you go from behind, go on these fake pages and, oh, I've been watching the whole, I watch your live. Oh, I did this, I did that. I don't have to ever go over there and watch anything Brene do because it's always on the T page. But if I block you because you talking about me, how you more mad than I am? And I'm the one you talking about. That's crazy work. That is crazy. I'm dropping down because that's all I wanted to say.
Thanks for coming back, BG. Glow, did you get out what you was trying to say? I know you tried to talk a few times, but it was a lot going on.
The only thing I was trying to say was just from looking at all of it and then hearing all of it and then hearing how like they just was going back and forth with their drama, amongst they self. And it's like you can already tell something was shady in generally. But the problem
I
is
don't even
is
see
that
it.
they no, I'm saying like the problem is that they seen how Boots on the Ground was making an impact and they wanted to be a part of the program, but they didn't know how to come in it the correct way. So from the information that was like getting pushed out about Brene and Tim, because that's where it started from, it was like, okay, if we get information about them, we could sit up here, and blow up just as big as them. And then they came for Caramel because
she is relatable to a lot of people in a certain sense because she's goofy and funny. You know, she act normal like everybody else, you know. So I feel like they picked and choose her, you know, because they like, look at her, you know, on some hate and stuff. Like, look at how she and she got
Being
this. Like,
funny.
what? But that's how I
Right.
feel like all this even started from the jump. And they just thought that they was going to be bigger than y'all because boom, we got this information on them. Let's expose this because this how it looked to us. But it's not like that. And just like what BG keeps saying, it's not the same. The stuff y'all doing is not the same. We are not the same and they can't accept it. So they going to keep throwing each other on the bus.
Let
That's
me
how I
say
feel.
something.
Yeah. Go ahead,
Let me.
Glow. I'm sorry, Glow. I thought that was you
No, no,
talking
no,
until
no,
I
no
seen the box
apology.
moving.
No, no, no. It's fine. My thing is, first off, when it comes to glow, I do things in a certain way. I do it professionally, and I do it the right way. Even I don't care how much I disdain what Renee has done. I put stuff out that's true and factual. Okay, that's one thing. Two, I don't even know why my name and why I have even a photo up. And I'm under discussion and you going on my page and you recording me. It's creepy. It's creepy as heck because I have never had a conversation with none of those ladies at all. Not a day in my life. But what I will say and imply is I'm going to give you a backstory on Glow and what Gossip Gabby has gotten herself into. You think you're in trouble with Caramel. The fact that you sat there and clipped, because I think that's the one she's saying I'm mad about. Love, I'm not mad. You're going to be mad because I have paperwork on that video. I have court documents on that video per the judge in Durham County. Okay? And so you have to tread lightly with me and you want to play with me, so game on. And I do sue, just got a 20 bag, and I'll be dealing with you accordingly because you want to play these little games with a person you don't know that has 16 years with with the feds. So you want to
Respectful.
play games, let's play. Because it's one thing, jealousy is real here. Let's keep it all the way above. It, and she pulled people into her mess. Instead of trying to figure out, okay, how can I find my niche on TikTok? You want to come and start bothering and harassing people and thinking it's funny and you cute. I'm cuter. I'm cuter. And the thing about Glow is I saw the mess. I was sent the mess a lot of times. And I tried my best because I had believed in giving people grace. And I'm like, I really don't want to have to do this to this girl. I've been had your information, love. That's what I did for a living. 16 years. 5 years with the sheriff department. But you're trying to, okay, fine, no problem. You want to still play with me. You want to still harass me on social media. Game on. I don't understand how they got so ugly with people you don't talk to. I've never had a conversation with this lady, ever. Never. Never. But the fact that you sit here day in, day out, go on my page with bogus pages, record me, post me, and you don't think that's cyber stalking either? Of a person you don't know? You're obsessed. You're obsessed. And the fact of the matter is you could have got a bag out here too. Not that you, I mean, if you really was gossiping, you could really got a bag. But
Clock it.
you're sitting up here trying to like antagonize people about us getting in here and doing something that you really want to do. You could have went if you got the money that you say you got, go ahead and come to the courts. I tell anybody that knows me, I'll be like, go. Don't take my word for it. Go for yourself. If you don't like what I do, go for yourself. I went for my own personal reasons because I was interested in it. You do the same. If you don't like what I do, go come to the courts. But you want to create mess. And that's something I don't do. And again, Because you were doing all this stuff, I blocked each and every one of y'all. Every time I saw a mess, I blocked it. And yet you keep coming on my page, keep pulling up bull crap like this that I'm looking at. But I'm cute. And you try to find something bad about a person. You try to dig. You can't dig nothing out of a person that ain't never did nothing. See the difference between me and you? I get a bag on TikTok and off of TikTok and in my sleep. And I'm over it because we supposed to be grown. And then it's not no boots on the ground versus them. I could care less about these people. I don't know them and don't care to.
We
And
don't.
then you have to hold somebody accountable. Y'all not even holding each other accountable. Y'all not even adjusting
Exactly.
each other crown.
Exactly.
When we do stuff, we do stuff a whole different way.
Exactly.
And it ain't nothing you can tell me about Caramel Tatted. Big Show, oh my God. They and you got her name wrong. But that's the evil and dark stuff that y'all on. You can have that, baby. I like the light over here. I handle stuff accordingly, and I like to take people back. So you brought it on yourself. And I ain't doing that. You know what? I changed my mind. I was gonna do you a cease and desist. But see, the more messy stuff I hear, because I've been trying to ignore it, it makes me just want to go ahead and just do what I need to do. Because it's ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This is so sad. You want attention. You got it, but I'll never talk about you no more.
You know what? Hey, y'all. Hey, panel. Hey, chat. You know what
Hey,
grinds my
Jason.
gears? What really grinds my gears is people continue to throw the rocks. And when you respond, they hide their hand and come with, oh, we're all grown. We should be grown. We should be grown. If you was grown, you would have acted grown in the first place. If you was grown, you would, so now we could all be childish. And I 100% give it to BG and Glow with being, they're not gonna, I'm taking it to hell. I'm sorry. It's gonna be people losing their jobs all day and be mad at whatever they need to be mad at. Because you cannot throw the rock and continue to throw the rock and hide the hand and make it seem now you're the victim. No, that's not how that works. We can't throw the rock, then play the victim when things do not work out the way you want it to work out for you. That's not how it works. It doesn't work like that. I'm going to take it to hell all day. The Taurus in me going to take it straight to hell every single time and still give you grace while your ass is in hell. Y'all got to stop. If you want to be grown, but don't throw the rock, hide your hand, and then play victim. It's weird and it's corny. It's weird and it's corny. And if we going to be grown. But since we all being childish, let's be childish, especially me, because I'm going to get with you. I'm going to get with you. And anything behind mine, I'm taking it to hell for, period. And I don't care who don't like it. It got to stop. And it's going to stop. Because once people start losing their jobs and their livelihoods, I bet it's going to stop then. Y'all better have y'all savings account put together, all the way together, so y'all can pay the bills and keep up. It's
I,
stupid. I'm sorry, sissy. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I continue to say that, and I know that believe what you want to believe. Well, I ain't gonna say that because Lord Brene always say that. Let me take that back. I continue to say that having a problem with BLTG or not liking Caramel, me, myself, not liking Ninja, not liking Glow, and you use your platform to discuss that, that's your right. That's your right. You look crazy because these people not talking about y'all. Remember, whenever we spoke about y'all, it was in response to what you all were doing. It wasn't just we wake up one day and say, today I'm going to talk about Gabby. Today I'm going to talk about Amorsi. Today I'm going to talk about Brown Beauty. That never transpired. Never happened. And so, but you talk about us on your platform every day. You have a right to do that. You the ones look crazy. We don't look crazy. There's people that talk about me on their platform every day, and I don't care. You will never get me sending them a cease and desist or get me filing charges on them because they said I don't got no teeth on the side of my mouth. I don't care about that. I don't. But the minute you call yourself doxing me or releasing my personal information, because that is something that I don't do, because it's something that I don't do, that is when you find yourself in legal trouble. And a lot of these people who are laughing and, oh, do what you say you're going to do, y'all are shaking in y'all boots, because if you wasn't, you wouldn't be sitting here explaining. You wouldn't. You wouldn't. I am so happy, Summer, that you actually did this, because at the end of the day, you were able to get everybody up here and to have a conversation and to talk about this situation. And a lot of people that obviously, like I said, when it comes to BOTG, if we don't rock with you, we block you. Only time you will see me unblocking you is when somebody sends me something and they say, look at this, somebody over there talking about you. I'll go check to see what's going on. If it ain't nothing really to be talked, I'll put you back on block. That's the end of it. That's the end of it.
Ain't not wrong with using your block button. It's there for a reason. I just was trying to figure out what was going on. Glomo, because you asked twice. So I made this flyer. You're on the flyer because I watched a clip on a T page with you and Carmel talking about, taking things legal. So that's the only reason why your picture is up there. It wasn't no shot at you. It was just because that's the conversation that I
Okay.
listened to.
And
Okay.
Tinker,
Because
you're saying talk
that's
about
how
the.
they was sent.
I'm sorry, sis. Go ahead.
That's what was sent to me. No, no,
Yeah,
that's all.
and
That's all I was gonna
Tinker,
say. It
you're
was
in the
sent to me, and I'm
comments.
like, what?
just because I was trying to figure out what happened, because I'm like, I know it's been a lot of back and forth. I have not seen it myself, so I'm like, all I keep seeing is the CNN thing. But when I seen Carmel had actual documentations, and then you was like, you've been in the background, I'm like, what is happening? How did we get here? How do we go from talking
Yeah,
about a
yeah.
public
I've been in
case
the
to
background.
fighting?
I'm gonna continue to say
Yeah,
that.
that's a good.
Oh,
That's a good
sorry.
question.
Hmm.
It's a
No, that's
delay.
a
That's why I keep talking
good
over you. I'm
question.
sorry.
Because here's the thing. I'm sorry, because I'm in Sam's or I'm in Costco right now. Um, that's what I'm confused about. Why, I'm confused. I've been confused because I never understood. And that, that's because the thing is all we
You
talk
glitching,
about is
Glow.
and what's going
Oh,
on
you
in the
breaking
courts
up.
and what I have
You breaking up,
observed.
baby.
Okay, well,
You breaking up,
okay, give me a
Glow.
second. I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna drop down. Hold on one second.
Okay.
Okay.
Tinker, let me just address you really quick, okay? There's only one of us that has a page flooded with pictures and videos of me, okay? For me to be the person that's harassing you, only one of us has a page flooded with content of me, okay? You flooding your page with content of me, eh, you know what people say about you? They think there's something wrong with you. They think there's something wrong with you. Like mentally, people think there's something wrong with you. Okay? And I don't care. Every time you post something, only thing they do is screenshot it, send it to me, and I add it to the file. That's all it does. You've already said everything that you could possibly say, love. It gives stalker, and that's what the police saw your page. They saw it. And they said, that's stalking. So I continue posting what you're posting. You're the only one that looks sick. It's not me. And on one of your videos, you accused me of taking medication for a mental illness. I'm gonna have a good time with the lawyer. So, anyways, back to what I was saying. This is all again. Keep it on TikTok. Whatever you guys do, keep it on TikTok. Get on your platforms every day. Talk about my teeth. Talk about my hairline. Talk about my BBL, whatever it is. That's all you got to do. The minute that you take it off of TikTok and you go to your phones or you go to posting and saying that this is her address, This is where she works. This is where her kids lay their head. This is her real name. This is her uniform. Any of those things, now you're in trouble. Because I don't play those type of games. That's all I have to say. Y'all can spin the narrative however many times you want to spin it. Because that's what's going to happen. When this is over, you guys are going to go back to your platforms and you're going to spin the narrative. You can continue spinning it. And anybody can send me a cease and desist. I guarantee you, I will have no problem not speaking about you. I'm not obsessed with anybody that's willing to send me a cease and desist. I guarantee you, you'll never hear me talk about you again. And I'll still continue to climb. And I'll still get the numbers that I get. Can you say the same? Can you all stop talking about us and not... I'm sorry, can you all stop talking about us and get attention? That's the difference. It's a difference, love. That's the difference. Because, again, I was sent this page saying it was a discussion being made, and I know what happens when y'all get on these platforms with other people. You like to change the narrative and create the narrative and say all these different weird things that never happened. Okay? And even if you don't think what you did is breaking the law, continue doing what you did. And in front of a judge, you will open up your eyes. That's all I can tell you, love. Do you?
People tough as hell before they get in front of a judge or before they're handcuffed to go somewhere behind. Because I tell you what, everybody cry. Most people cry in their mugshots. Most people cry when they sitting in behind the bars. Sure, that's a fact. Everybody tough online
I
until they
didn't
ass gotta
cry, Jane.
sit in front of a judge.
My
I hate
mugshot
you.
was at 6 a.m. though.
Get on my nerves. Well, I'ma cry. I'ma be like, I ain't do it. I'ma cry. Because I'm a
And
crybaby
wait a minute. And
anyway.
by the way, y'all catching charges defending somebody who ain't even sitting no cease and desist. Y'all catching charges defending Brene. She ain't even. Me and Brene have had words on the inbox. Brene knows who I am. Does Brene know who you are, Tinker? She don't know you. Brene does not know you. Unless you've had conversation. Oh no, I'm sorry. You are her number one fan on Facebook. I forgot. But again, like I said before, you gotta learn your laws, love. You gotta learn your laws. Just because you say it out of your mouth does not make it illegal or make it you gotta learn your laws. Okay? Like, and stop being used. All y'all being used by Gabby. She says she's the ringleader of a circus. She definitely is. She don't do nothing but use all of y'all to build her platform.
She was over there copping plea the big show
Yeah.
while this live was
Oh,
I
going
I
know
have the
on.
not.
hold on. I have the
I know you
inbox.
lying.
Hold on. I have the inbox of Gabby asking Ninja what does she get in return for telling us information. You can't make this shit up. You can't.
Wait
Bitch,
a
You
I
can
don't
minute.
have a problem
Oh
with you.
yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. You was in there copying please the ninja asking what you get in return. Girl, you can't make this up. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, you really have to really, really, really be careful who you call yourself lining up with. Who you claiming that you rap, whatever. Gabby using all of y'all as puppets. One
You want
thing about
movie
my
back?
sisters, one thing about my big sisters, one thing about us. If one of us do something that's wrong, we hold each other accountable and say, we're not doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
We're not, that's fine if she's talking about us. Somebody will screen record and send it to us. We're not worried about that. We'll get the information.
I was
But
on
again,
live when I got sent this and said Caramel over here going off. I ended my live to come support my sister.
Mm.
um,
Is Gabby
um,
here?
they say
They
she's
said
on,
she on another
she on
page.
live,
Oh,
doing whatever. So like I said before, um, we are going to continue doing what we're doing. For anybody saying we talk about the case, well, you don't run nobody's page but your own. Whatever someone decides to post on their page and talk about on their page is their business. Only thing I'm going to warn you is just make sure whatever it is that you're talking about is not illegal. That's all. Do whatever you want to do on your page. Just make sure that it's not illegal. And make sure and I'm going to make sure on my page We keep doing what we doing. That's it. Anything else? Cause I got a nail appointment.
Blow Money,
How
you
y'all
ready?
get to picking and turn into victims though? That's the part that I'm trying to figure out for real.
Because what else are you
How
gonna
these
do?
people get to picking, and then when you respond, you all of a sudden a freaking victim. How?
Hmm.
I don't understand the logic of all of that. If you gonna pick, stand on that shit. Stand on the fact that you started it, you threw the first rock and you kept throwing the rock, and then when it came back to attack you, you can't shrivel up and turn into a victim. That don't make sense. First of all, that's not even G shit. Like Morsi said, it's not.
Mhm.
Stand on what you say and do. It's okay. We
Yeah,
supposed to be
she
grown, right? That's the opposite side of. That's another side of being grown is doing what you
right.
do and standing on it.
She was
Circling
in the
somebody.
comments, but she got me blocked, so she never tried to get up here.
No, but if she was in the comments, even if, because there's a lot of people in the comments that I have blocked, and I can still
Hmm.
see their comments. So I think if the
Okay.
person's page you're on is like a neutral person, you can still see their stuff.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you could join
Yeah,
from
you
the
can
other
still
person
see it.
live. Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you something. The only reason why I had you blocked is because a lot of times, like for example, this picture that you have up of me is not very flattering. It looks like
I
I'm in
got it from your
distress. I don't like
page.
that. No, it's okay. But what I'm saying,
I got
then
it
you
from
got
your
our
page.
names crisscrossed. I'm
I
not
know,
good
because
with
AI, because
that.
AI made it. I said as soon as I went live, I said, "See, this what happened when AI make your flyers because they switched up the names."
Yeah, but no, I just saw that like a few things like, oh, I'm sorry. The reason why I had blocked you is because somebody wrote in your comments, don't you be laughing on their lives when they talk about Cameron, you said, do I? So when I started, I was like, okay, so she's an op. So, and I'm just telling you I'm being
Ooh.
real with you. So I blocked because at the end of the day,
Oh, okay.
I told you, I inboxed you. I didn't have no
Hmm.
beef with you, but anybody who into the twine of things, I just blocked them. That's it.
You got every
However,
right to do that.
like I said before, you seem to be a neutral person, and I can respect neutral. So we good. But I'm just saying, like everybody else, if you don't like somebody or you don't rock with them or you don't like their content, all you do is block them and move on. But talking
Hey.
about people every day on their panel, and it's not like a general topic. We talk about everything. We talk about Brene is because she posts it. Court documents. This is a public thing that's going on. No different from Diddy. No different from nothing else that's going. It's the same shit. When everybody was saying baby oil, it's the same stuff. Nothing
Right.
different.
Yeah,
But
no, I don't
if
got no personal beef with nobody. I be trying
I
to be
did want
nosy,
to
trying
say
to figure
something
out the
to you
pieces.
too,
That's it.
Summer,
Go ahead.
because there was a video I think this is you with the video that was made between me and the other person when I was on
Uh huh.
live. Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know what part of my live you came into, and maybe you don't know, but in real life,
Hmm.
the attorney is my friend. Okay. Like
Yeah,
she's
I know. I
somebody that
figured that
is
much
very
out.
close to
Hmm.
me. Okay. So I'm not sure how everybody else rock, but when it comes to Jay, if you are somebody that is close to me, I'm going to do a couple of things. Fix your crown. And I'm also taking shit to hell behind you. Okay,
Okay.
period. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So and this is evidence behind this, when there is rocks being thrown upon my name or her name or whoever's name, whether it's Caramel's or whoever, when there's rocks being thrown at anybody that I genuinely have a relationship with and I love, and they can't defend themselves, because if she was able to, she would. If she's not able to, if you're not able to defend yourself, I'm going to do that. I've always been the protector within any friend group. I'm coming, period. That's just how it goes. But what you don't know is that this particular person kept throwing a rock. There's two separate lives a month apart, whether or not it was a story to tell. This whole situation happened 3 years ago. Why we telling it now? Why wait till now when her name is popular to ride the bandwagon of bullshit? Why? Make it make sense. So
Yeah,
you throwing the rocks twice. Hold
that
on,
was the
let me
clip.
finish real
Go
quick.
ahead. Hmm.
So you throw the rocks twice. You get the information. Now, mind you, I know who this person is in outside of this, and we have history. Although and I'm gonna let her I'm gonna let her tell whatever story she wants to tell and lie about the history. Let her have it. She can lie. She can absolutely lie about it because that makes her feel good. I know the truth and I have video evidence, but I'm not posting it to make any, to incriminate myself about nothing. So there's that. However, the whole making it seem as though it makes Robin look bad, no, it won't. This is the internet. It will never make Robin look bad just because she's my friend, because she's not saying anything. I am. I'm the one saying it. Period. Like you can't fit again. You cannot throw the rock and then hide your hand and then go behind and be like, oh, I got information on this person and Jay, and I got all this information. What information? What information do you have? Because they can speculate all day until you have the actual proof. Just like Shorty said, I doxed her. Look at any video that I have. Any video that I have, I scrabbled out her face, her name, and all of that. It ain't my fault that people
They
on the
don't
internet know
understand the
exactly who she
meaning of
is.
doxing. They don't understand the meaning
And
of
she
doxing.
still uses
That's
it
not
and
dox.
still can't show me proof to say that I doxed her. If I'm scribbling out your face, your name, and all your personal information up,
Oh, she must have got a phone call.
hear me? My
Yeah, I
bad.
hear
I'm
you
sorry.
now. I hear you
So
now.
that means I had whatever little respect.
Somebody must be blowing her up. Somebody must be blowing her up. Yeah. Oh,
My bad, y'all.
oh,
I'm sorry. When I
that's all
invited
right.
Shorty to the live, it really was for nobody to come up on the panel and me and her just literally have a conversation. That's genuinely what it was. That's genuinely what it was. If it was for me to attack her, I would say it was for me to go straight to hell on her. But she chose not. She came back with some foolish message. Oh, I'm not fixing or clean. Whatever she said in her response. So since your response was in some, because my message alone was very genuine, but her response back to me was on some, oh, I'm not, like almost like she's not doing damage control. What exactly did you damage? You didn't damage anything. Nothing was damaged. I'm trying to help you out from being damaged. Now you here, you about to risk your job. It's a whole lot that's about to happen. It's a lot that's about to happen behind all of that. And for what? There's still no point that was made behind none of that. Now, mind you, there's about to be a stalking charge because there's a video out that with a platform that I'm actually a part of. So if you go to said person's page, you'll see a video with me arguing on live. What this person don't even know, that is actually a content platform that I'm actually a part of. And that is the content. We get up there, we create storylines, and we get up there and argue if we want to. That's exactly it. If you know who Queen's Flip is, he's actually on the Joe Budden's podcast. I'm a part of his content platform. So you
Wait,
sitting there
you was like
doing
in
some,
this. You sit in like a studio when you be on here.
no. We be on it. That's from Instagram. But however,
Oh, okay.
the kick to that video was from a year ago. That's from a year ago. So you screen recorded that from a year ago. So that means you've been stalking me. That's from a year ago. I haven't been on Instagram Live in how long doing none of that because we be on Spaces for over a year. So that means you've been stalking me. That's crazy. But I'm the one who has animosity against you. Make it make sense. Because I don't have that on my page. That's not on my page. I don't save lives, and it wasn't my live to save. So that means now you're going to have a stalking charge, and I already had, so you might as well keep it up there on the page. Might as well. Because that's literally stalking. That video is old, and it can absolutely be proven that that video is old. So where you get it from? Because it's nowhere on the internet other than in your phone. And you can tell it was screen recorded because you see the comments going up in it.
I'm
That's crazy.
I'm finna
Now
get
she the
down.
victim.
I'm finna get down, but
I
the
am too
last
because I gotta
the
go
last
in
thing
the
the
house.
last thing I wanted to say was for everybody. You can look at both sides. I guess we don't. Nobody on the side of BLCG has beef with anybody. Okay, but there's one side of people that don't discuss Anybody. We don't discuss y'all. And then the other side of everybody, they discuss us every day, all day. Okay? There's one side that we discuss Brene, and the other side, y'all discuss us. And for some reason in your thick skulls, you think that y'all just giving us what we give out. We don't give a damn. We don't. We don't care. The only reason why you even got a conversation was because we're telling you, stop what you're doing. You're breaking the law. You're doxing. But I'm not here to convince you to stop your actions because we're past that now. But I'm just saying, there is a difference. If you think someone is a bully or you think somebody is, here, baby. If you think somebody is a bully or you think somebody, or if you don't like the person or you feel like, whatever, then block them and move on with your life. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. Tinker, I'm gonna just say this to you, and I'm gonna get off. You say that you're 40 something years old. You have a lot of growing up to do. You have a lot of growing up to do. You really, really do. You really need to grow up. You seem to be older than me, Gabby. You have a lot of growing up to do. Okay? You make a lot of videos and nobody likes your videos. Nobody comments. None of it. How do I know that? Because people send it to me. And I put it into my evidence folders. Okay? That's how I know. Nobody's paying attention to you, Tinker. When you yell and you're spitting on the phone, when you're yelling, nobody's paying attention. Nobody. Nobody. Only thing you're doing is losing your voice, doing a whole lot of shouting. You're a little nuts, in my opinion. Don't worry about my husband and how many times I sit on him. Stop worrying about my household. Stop worrying about my kids. That's none of your concern. Okay? I guarantee you I'm not walking everywhere I go like you. Have a good day, Summer. Thank
Thank you for
you.
coming up,
Thank you,
Carla.
boo. You're very welcome.
You're welcome. Thank y'all for everybody that joined the panel, everyone that engaged, everybody that followed me. Yeah, I got more than I bargained for. I simply was trying to figure out what happened. I got that and some more. I hope you guys not only enjoyed but actually paid attention to a lot of the stuff that was talked about, because a lot of stuff, although we get a kiki out of a lot of this, it can turn very serious very fast. And TikTok, Instagram, it's never worth a fine, jail time, your freedom, like none of those things. So just be careful about what you blog about and how far you go. And make sure you just dot your I's and cross your T's when you do what you do. And with that, I'm gonna go and I'm going to have dinner with my family. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening and do something positive before the day is over. All right, y'all. Bye.